Yo, what up? How's it going, y'all? How you doing? How you feeling? It's another day in the life. How's everybody's Sunday going? You're watching from Instagram. I know we just started. A bunch of people just joined. Hey, how's it going? Can you hear me? Yeah, you can. Okay, cool. I set everything up so fast. I sometimes miss what I'm even doing. But yeah, today we are making CDs because I've just been slammed, dude. It's kind of bright. Yeah, let me change that. What are we doing? Yeah, we want that. Okay, I'm a little bit darker. Okay, there we go. Yo, Skyer, what up, dude? How you doing? There was something I wanted to tell you. What did I want to tell you, Skyer? Let me see. But how you doing? How's your Sunday going? Let me see if I can find what I wanted to tell you since last time. It was something that we were talking about. Oh, yeah. Yay, Dark Ray, what up, dude? How you doing? How you feeling? How's what's it called? How's your Sunday going? But yeah, the thing I want to tell you, Skyer, actually, before everyone gets here, I can get on my stuff. I actually went to we were talking about tarot last time on the cards, and yeah, I went to a tarot night, dude. Oh, shenanigans! No way! What's up? Your partner just sent me that they got a money tree. It is the Groovy Kaiju. How you doing? Shenanigans, I'm still eating through my pantry. My stomach's still been crazy, but I've already removed some foods, and it's starting to feel better. It's like, yeah, I'm so hyped to finally finish my pantry. But yeah, my stomach, yeah, it's still struggling, but I have slowly been switching over. And Sky says you're doing good on a Sunday. Just finished the basic design for one of your characters. That's what's up. That's what's up. You were mentioning them last time, right? I remember you were drawing last time. So are you still working on that same character, or is it something new? Since Tuesday, I guess, yeah. And Shenanigan said it's almost there, almost clear. I know, yeah, I'm so hyped. Yeah, I have some buddies visiting me for my birthday. I'm gonna do a little birthday cookout thing. And I'm kind of bummed because I'm all I can eat is carne asada and corn tortillas. Anything else. But I'm not too bummed, but it's just kind of funny. But because I was thinking about getting bulgogi, but I was like, the marinade might not be able to eat that. But anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna give them the rest of my barbecue sauce and the rest of my honey. Because the thing you sent me, Shenanigans, I was so depressed because I went to the store and I bought barbecue sauce, and then I was like, yeah, this is so good, and my stomach hurt after, and I was like, it said it should be fine, and I read in small print, it said barbecue sauce is good only if it doesn't contain garlic or high fructose corn syrup. And I was like, that's the point of barbecue sauce. That's the whole point of barbecue sauce. And Skyer says, yeah, I need to redo it in more detail. I'll make a full reference. I feel that, yeah. Yeah, character design is super sick. Every time I work with Michaela, I'm like, you are a legend. So yeah, that's cool, dude. And Hill Parker, dude, howdy, what's going? How's it going? How you feeling? How's your, what's it called? How's your Sunday going? Thanks for stopping by. And Shenanigan says, all right, I'm gonna pop you up while doing exercises. Oh, sick, heck yeah. Clean the whole friggin' bathroom today? No, I feel you on that. I also will do a little clean while I'm talking to homies and stuff like that. And yeah. But yeah, I'm glad I could be the exercise background noise. But Zaku, what up? Good to see you. How you doing? How you feeling? Yeah, I was talking to Zaku recently too. What were we talking about? I don't know. I just remember being like, Zaku, I appreciate you, man. Phil Parker says, pretty good, man. Long time no see. Yeah, dude. It's been a minute. Yeah, aren't you, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not mistaken, didn't you go to China recently? Or am I thinking of somebody else in our friend group? Our old friend group. Oh my God, I feel like my pants are too short. But yeah, I went to a tarot night, and that was really cool. And I held up with the best of them. I was pretty stoked. I was like, oh, I know what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. I was lit. But I'm trying to think of the funny thing that happened. Oh, the funny thing that happened is, because I'm so new to all this stuff, I was like, I hope it's not a cult. It's genuinely the whole time I was like, I hope it's not a cult. So there was at some point, they were like, I feel like your energy is really blocked off. And I was like, yeah, because I'm not eating anything here. They had like donuts. I was like, I'm not eating one of those donuts. Just in case, I'm not eating any of the food here until I get to know y'all a little bit. But yeah. But it was a fun time. And Bill Parker says, I did lol. I went to Hong Kong, Shenzhen. That's sick, dude. I want to visit China hella bad. How was it? I want to know, how was the food? Was the food like ridiculously good? And Kevin, what's up, Kevin? Dude, good to see you. The Michael Jackson movie is getting a part 2. I know, I heard. Yeah, because I remember they filmed Michael. I think they filmed the whole thing and had to refilm scenes because one of the old accusers, part of the settlement was they could like never, ever like mention their name and anything Michael Jackson related ever, which is kind of messed up because you watch the detail. Like he was found not guilty on everything, and a lot of the accusers end up coming up and be like, "Yeah, my mom just wanted to be famous, so they like talked me into saying all these things when I was a kid." So, but I guess part of the settlement was like they weren't allowed to like, you know, what's it called? Defame the family ever, which is like, okay, well, you know what I mean? It was some BS. Anyways, so they had to refilm all the parts. So like after Bad, they filmed all the Thriller stuff, or no, I'm sorry, after Bad. They filmed all the stuff and like the whole trial thing, but they had to redo it because like one of the families in like a settlement said they couldn't. So yeah, and the movie did bonkers good. It didn't do like $1 billion or something like that. So yeah, so we're getting a part 2. Hopefully, I don't know. I'm excited to see it. But Marcus says, I have been summoned. I do believe I'm an expert on this subject. On China? Which subject, Marcus? How you doing, dude? How you been? I know I have to text you back, but I just had to start streaming. I texted you back this morning. I'm glad you got your own Jermaine, dude. You got your own money tree. That's so sick. And Shenanigans, hi, bun. Aw. And Shenanigans says, messed up. Yeah, the whole Michael Jackson thing's so messed up. And it's kind of a bummer, too, because, like, I don't know, unless you're, like, a super, for real Michael Jackson fan, you wouldn't necessarily know that, because you have to, like, go and rewatch stuff in the modern day. Because, like, you know, now all the kids are grown up and stuff like that now. They can finally be like, hey, but, like, that doesn't make what's it called, like the news or anything. So like people to this day are still like, I love Michael Jackson, but I feel so bad. And it's like, no, you shouldn't. I don't know. But Marcus says, your stream child says, let's talk about K-pop. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I haven't. Now I see what you're saying. Yeah, actually, I did want to talk about it because I got some new pants, and so I was like, new jeans, dude. I got new jeans. Literally, every time I buy new jeans, I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like, ooh, ooh, ooh. But Parker said, Hong Kong has some good food, but I didn't eat anything crazy in Shenzhen though. Okay, like how was it compared? I mean, American Chinese food is different, but even like a Chinese restaurant, I know they're still kind of different because like they're still gonna have like stuff that isn't really out there. But I don't know. Was it like, what would you give out of 5, Hill Parker? Because I really want to go just to, I don't know. I love Chinese food. And Marcus says, I have to come up with a name for my plant still. Yo, does anyone have a name for a plant? Because I guess while we're here, I convinced Marcus to buy their own money tree. So this is Jermaine. We've been raising Jermaine on this stream forever now. And Marcus got their own. So anyone have any like name recommendations? So yeah. And Sam, what up, dude? Good to see ya. Making dinner for the fam. That's what's up, dude. Heck yeah. What are you cooking, Sam? What you cooking up? And Marcus says that is so random. I mean, I just did. Yeah, I got some new jeans. I had to. But Kevin says, could part 2 have a longer runtime? Michael, part 2. I think so. I mean, possibly. The first one was actually kind of long already, which is why they want to split it up. If I had to guess, I bet it'll be about the same length because like they kind of did it like Wicked, where Wicked they filmed the whole thing in one run and just released it in 2 separate movies. Kevin. So I think if anything, they might like refilm some parts. But the idea was that the movie was so long that they split it up into, I assume, like equal parts. So yeah. And Shenanigans says Money Plant's name can't be Kevin. Yeah. For Shenanigans, it can't be Kevin, Marcus. Let's do something else. You should name it I don't know, name it after like what would you want to name it after? Name it after the anime character that you wear on your shirt with the one with the milk. Whatever that character's name, that should be their name. But Barat, dude, hey, Aaron, how you doing? I'm doing good, dude. It's Sunday. Gonna make some Mars Zero CDs real quick, and then I have to get back to locking in later on. So, but other than that, yeah, we'll still do like a full like 2.5 hours like usual. So yeah. But yeah, thanks for asking. How are you doing, bro? And Sam says, Mark says it's a come to me, the name. And Sam says, have a Gemma and Jermaine. Oh, Gemma will be a nice name, Marcus. I like Gemma. Sam, that'd be super sick. And pasta boy. Yeah, pasta's dang, dude. I can't eat pasta no more though. Actually, I'm gonna make some tonight because I have like 2 boxes of pasta left, which I know Shenanigans is like, no, don't do it. But it's like the last food I can't eat is pasta, and I have like 2 cans of chickpeas left. And then I'm in the clear. And Zaku says food probably tastes way better since 1997. Oh, Zaku, you used to work at a Chinese school, so you know all the dates better than I do. Was that after? What happened in 97? Was that like a? Because I feel like, and I know you're always making the Taiwan independence. That would have been way earlier than 97, no? You have to teach me some history, man. I'm sorry, Zaku. But Marcus says she doesn't have a name either. I like Sam's name, Gemma. And Risk Clue says your album is peak as fuck. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Risk Clue. How you doing? How's your Sunday? And thanks for the kind words. I'm so glad. I'm assuming you're talking about Monster Tape Zero. I'm so glad it's peak. I appreciate it, man. Heck yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm stoked how it came out. But yeah, how's your Sunday, Risk Clue? Thanks for stopping by. And Hill Parker says, food in China, Hong Kong, Shenzhen, was as good as any LA hole in the wall, but they do have some crazy chains though. I was at Luckin Coffee like every day. Yo, Luckin is dank. We don't have it out here, but actually, funnily enough, when I visited Toronto, they already went to Canada, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, Luckin's pretty dank, dude. Yeah, their chains are wild, especially because they're all like app-based and stuff, and they have like the like spinning wheels that'll be like, here's what you win for it. Like, it's so gamified out there. It's like crazy. But it's cool though. And Zaku said that's when the British gave back them. That's comedy. So Zaku's making the joke since like the joke is British food is super bad, which it's not even a joke. Let's keep it real. I flew on British Airways a couple times, and like I remember they gave me like half of a microwave tomato, and I was like, what? I was so confused. As like a breakfast meal. Anyways, so Zaku's making the joke since Britain gave China back, or Hong Kong back to China. What's it called? That it's like the food got way better because there was no more British influence. It's comedy. But Sam says, was it the bite of 97? I guess it's this is what Zaku was saying. This is Sam. But Risk Clue says their Sunday's going great. Glad to hear it, dude. That's what's up. That's super what's up, man. Yeah. What's it called? Anything you've been listening to, Risk Clue, that you think is pretty good music wise? Other than my album, which I appreciate. Bill Parker says, yes, can't beat a $1.50 latte. That's what I'm saying, dude. You really can't. I was debating if I want to make coffee before we started streaming, but I was like, you know what? Nah, I'll wait. I'll probably wait till after stream. I want to eat some food and then I have to lock in. Because low key, I'm about to do like a wild sale for my birthday on like cassette tapes and stuff. So I've been just like, I had to cancel like all my plans this week just to like lock in on that. But so I think I'll be up to like midnight finishing that, and then I'll pack all the orders after until like probably 8 a.m. tomorrow because we have like 40 orders. So yeah, it's been a really stressful week. Not like stressful, just more like I'm running out of time all week long. It's been kind of crazy. And it's like weird, like not trying to say anything to anybody, but it's also kind of weird because I feel like whenever it's like I'm like peak, like I feel like I'm gonna explode out of my body from all the stress of like running out of time for something. It's like when all the homies are like, hey man, how's it going? And I'm like, it's just not. It's not going. So yeah, it's kind of funny, but it's not their fault. It's just kind of silly. Just how time works. I'm like, hey man, you wanna help me with something? And I'm like, no, I'm sorry. I love you. Bill Parker says, since you mentioned Canada, don't sleep on Vancouver Chinese food. I want to go to Vancouver hella bad, dude. Because I've been to Toronto a bunch of times, and I wish I went to Toronto a bunch, And then like the last year I went, like the next year, Kendrick did the Drake diss where he's like, I'm over here at New Hong Kong eating fried rice with the dip sauce. And like, what's funny is I walked past that restaurant. I almost walked past that restaurant a bunch of times while I was like skating around Toronto with a buddy. And it's like, dang, dude, maybe I had like a Kendrick Lamar meal and all that. And I'm like, dude, I hella want to try the Drake diss Chinese food in Toronto. Are you kidding me? So I don't know, super random. But yeah, Canada has honestly some super dang food, dude. The Caribbean food, and I mean maybe not Vancouver, but yeah, Canada has food, dude. Canada, they be eating good up there, let me tell you. But Risk Clue says, I only listen to you, Flying Lotus, and Jay Dilla. Dude, I am honored. That is quite the lineup to be mentioned next to. Holy snap. Holy shit. But yeah, I love Dilla. I love Flying Lotus, dude. I listen to like hip hop and soul, jazz, for real. It's why is it always like that? Oh, shenanigans, I'm sorry. I thought same color. Yeah, it is always like that. But yeah, Risk Clue, I'm honored to be in that lineup of artists, dude. I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but I think the best show I ever went to in my life was a Flying Lotus show. Because I was dating someone at the time, and I think they took me for my birthday. It was like it was like Thundercat opening up for Flying Lotus in like I think Hollywood Cemetery. So it was really wild because like it was in a cemetery, and it was like, I don't know, I've never seen Flying Lotus live before that, and I was like, dude, this is crazy. How, you know what I mean, just the way they set it up. And they also gave everyone 3D glasses, and they went up to the projectors where like everything would come out of the screen because you had these 3D glasses. It was crazy, dude. And there was a surprise comedy set from Hannibal Buress. Like he just pulled up for some reason. So it was crazy. But what's it called? Zaku says, Tutu's my word, Gerber. Men's dem crody. What's wild is when I was in Toronto, no one talked like that. But it's like funny how that's like the Toronto accent now. Man dem's crody. But yeah. Riskly says, but your first, third, and fourth songs are my favorites, but all of them are good. Hey, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I have it in my hand right now. So you like Monster Zero, You Will See, and Moments of Magic. Yo, Moments of Magic, honestly, dude, yeah. That's what, it's so trippy, Risk Clue, that you say that, because what's funny is it's interesting because sometimes, you know how I set up the albums where it's like side A for bumping? So like the first 5 is like the more upbeat, and the side B is the more slow down tempo. I keep getting like, it's funny because I'm like, I feel like I purposely do that just because I feel like it's a nice vibe. But what's funny is I feel like more people like the side B of my albums usually. So I was thinking like, should I just make an album that's all side B? But then every once in a while, like someone will be like, nah, dude, it's the side A. That's the shit. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, I don't know. I think I gotta just keep doing both. But it's like funny. I feel like I'm 2 artists because just the way I design the albums is just silly. But dude, thanks for letting me know. I'm really glad. Yeah, Moments of Magic is like the one I had the most fun making because I like really made it like it's a really weird song. So yeah. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, Risk Clue. And Zaku says, good, haha, fuck that accent. Yeah. Yeah, it is a goofy accent for sure. I love it when, I don't know if you've seen, there's like this one clip of like one, what's it called? Like, it's like a woman from Toronto, and she's like, I don't know what she's talking about, but like she does it like perfect, where she's just like, if your mom's still in the hood, yo, that's kind of shady, yo. Yeah, just the way she says is so funny. But yeah. And Phil Parker says, I haven't ventured out too much since I'm in Brampton for the most part when I visit. Oh, you've been to Toronto, Hill Parker? Isn't Brampton in Canada too? Or is Brampton like a whole other part of China? And Shittigan says, is one side Groovy Kaiju? I mean, honestly, if I had to pick, I'd probably be, yeah. Yeah. Kaiju and the others. Oh, I should just say, no, my bad, shit against Kaiju. Like it should be a branded energy drink. I mean, hey. I mean, maybe that's an idea for us. Something like Groovy Kaiju, like its own little like G Fuel. If we get like a G Fuel sponsorship, that'll be what it is, Kaiju. LeBron says, hey Aaron, what's your process of making music? I don't know if I can explain it all over, what's it called? Over here. But I'll try my best. But real quick, risk clue. Do you listen to hip hop? Yeah, dude, of course. I listen to a lot of hip hop. I'm a big J Dilla fan, Flying Lotus fan. Lately, the guy I've been listening to the most is Papo 2004. He's like a rapper. And the producer Subject, they're super sick. So yeah, Papo is probably like what I could put you on to as of lately. But to answer Broth's question, the best way to explain it is I usually start with a sample, but I usually use like sample loops or like construction kits. So it'll be like a 30-second loop where it's just like, I don't know, a bunch of session musicians just make like a chorus for a song and it's just the 30 seconds. And they give you all the separate stems. So like here's like the pianos and here's just the bass and here's just the whatever. And then so then I'll take all those out and I'll like essentially like arrange the song so that like it has like a build up, verse, chorus, you know what I mean, using all that. But usually so once I get that going, then I just ask myself like, what does this remind me of in my life? And then from that point on, I then just try to like make a song that like matches the memory that it reminds me of. So if like, I don't know, like Kicking Back in Kearney City, the song hella reminded me of like this specific level in MapleStory. So then I just like added a bunch of like keyboard clacking because like, you know, you're playing like an MMO, and I added like a bunch of like little like noises to make it sound more like you were listening to like a song in MapleStory, or like you were a character in MapleStory. And then yeah, that's like the basic idea. So I think it's like the quickest way I could say it on stream, bro. I hope that's helpful. But yeah. Yeah, that's Sam says, I love her. You don't leave your mom's nowheres, bro. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, I'm glad you know what I'm talking about, Sam. Yeah, and Risk, my bad about the ad. I set it up so you shouldn't see him. That's crazy. But yeah, I answered your question. I do listen to hip hop. And what's it called? I was saying that I like a lot of like Papo 2004. That's the one I probably could put you on. There's a rapper like PAPO 2004. That's like the latest guy I'm listening to. They're kind of like low key, but their stuff is so sick. And the producer Subject 5 is wild. But Hill Parker says, my job's just me out there with the crows every now and then. Okay, sick. That's dope. You've been in Canada, dude. Yeah, I love Canada, dude. I still am like I don't know. There's still a part of me that's like, if I ever get the, like, you know, if someone was like, yo, I can get you a visa, I'd probably just say, hey, yo, I'm gonna be Canadian. Because I love Toronto, dude. It's so sick out there. But looking into it, like to get like an artist visa in Canada is like super, super wild. And Shanigan says, I fucking love MapleStory. That's what I was saying, dude. I love MapleStory too. I haven't played it in a while, but yeah, MapleStory is like, I grew up on that, dude. MapleStory is my jam. And Risk Clue says, who do you think is the best producer rapper? Honestly, I would say Flying Lotus, dude. You ever listen to Captain Murphy? Like Flying Lotus did one rap album, Captain Murphy, and it's super sick, in my opinion. But technically J Dilla in Slum Village was rapping too, so I would say probably, I mean, I know it's kind of a cop-out because it's like, I don't know, to me it's like, for me it's like an obvious like, oh, you know, there's no one low-key I can really say. I just think it's either J Dilla or Flying Lotus. But yeah, if you ever listened to Captain Murphy, Risk Clue, I would definitely listen to that because it's Flying Lotus rapping. And Hill Parker says, too expensive, honestly. Is it? Because I feel like the Canadian dollar, I mean, like if you were to live out there, yeah, it would suck. Because like Canadian, you know what I mean? Just because then they pay you like normal. But I don't know, whenever I visit, like the US dollar is so much stronger that I'm always like, oh, everything's on sale. You know what I mean? Like I remember I even got like a super kind of like rare-ish Japanese Kendrick Lamar Dam in Canada that like they imported. And I was like, oh, like $20. But like, you know, in the States it'd been like $50, you know what I mean? Just because, you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, but that's the thing is that, I don't know, doing all the music stuff, I always get, you know what I mean? The cool part about it is that Spotify pays you in US dollars no matter what. So like, technically. I don't know, like I remember I watched this video once of this one dude that was like a SoundCloud rapper. He only had like 1,000 monthly listeners. But because he like moved to Vietnam, like he was able to pay all his bills. Just off of like rapping and doing little like content commissions on Fiverr. And I was like, dude, that's kind of lit. So yeah, I don't know, every once in a while I'd kind of be down. But Brat says, how much time does it make to take a song, like writing lyrics and then composing it? it depends on the song, but whenever I like, okay, so I told this to a couple friends, buddies before, like not on stream, but so like in terms of like time spent in FL Studio, like with my program open to make music, if you only count that time, then it's like 6 to 8 hours per song. But there's so much more to it than that, in my opinion, because like, you know, you have to like low-key, like once a year I go and like buy a bunch of samples from Black Friday. So I have that takes time. And then sometimes I'm working on a song and I have to show it to a friend, I have to like open it back up, and you know, you spend a lot of time thinking. So yeah, so like I would technically like chair, but in my computer chair on the computer working on a song with the program open, 6 to 8 hours. But there's so much like stuff outside of it that's like I haven't really quantified. The way I have to think about it, Barad, is it takes me about 2 days. So like, because another part of it too is that like you want to make, I usually like arrange the song, and then I need a break to step away from it, and then come back to mix it, and then maybe I'll listen to it one more time, and I'll add like little tweaks at the end for like other things. But I could probably get good. Yeah, I mean, 2 days to like make a song that I'm proud of. If that makes sense. So it depends on how you want me to answer it. But yeah, I hope that makes sense. But yeah. But Risk Clue says Kendrick's a really good rapper. I 100% agree. 100% agree. I love Kendrick. Phil Parker says thoughts on the new Murphy track Mudhole. I haven't heard it. Like Murphy is, are we talking like Captain Murphy, like the rapper Captain Murphy, or which Murphy are we talking about, Hill Parker? Is it like a rock band, or what's up? And Risk Clue says FL Studio is hard to understand. One of my friend makes MF Doom and Alchemist beats. That's sick, dude. I love MF Doom and Alchemist. But yeah, you know, learning FL is the whole thing. I've been doing it since I was 14. So I've been making music in FL for coming up on 17 years, man. I'm getting old. If my music career was a person, it'd be about ready to graduate from high school, man. Which is crazy to say out loud. So yeah. Oh, really? Okay, I'm not... That's crazy. Dude, Hill Parker, shouts out, man. Thank you. Yeah, because I was like, the other day, I was thinking, like, I wish Captain Murphy would drop another song. Because Duality never made it onto streaming services. Oh! I have no thoughts yet, because I'm going to listen to it after the stream. Oh, is this like from a movie or something? That's cool, dude. Yeah, I wish they would put Captain Murphy on streaming services. I mean, actually, no, don't put him on streaming services because Spotify is terrible. But yeah. And Dylan says, yo, my Mustang video is coming on Friday. Hey, that's what's up, Dylan. I'm glad to hear. Thank you so much for grabbing it again. I appreciate it. Yeah, I remember last couple streams ago, you were like, I'm gonna grab it. Dude, thank you so much. And I'm glad to hear it's already on the way. It's about to make it. And yeah, dude, I hope you like it when it gets there. But yeah, how you been, Dylan? How's your Sunday going? Yeah, Risk Clue says, my favorite Kendrick album is Tip of a Butterfly, but I like listening to beat type albums that sound good like old Kanye. Yeah, dude, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I think my favorite Kendrick album is also Tip of a Butterfly. Actually, no, it's Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. I'm not gonna lie. I love Mr. Morale. That album changed my life. Changed my life. So yeah. And yeah, I like beat tapes too. Like this morning I put on I've gotten back into the habit of like playing vinyl every morning when I'm like making breakfast and stuff. So I was listening to 1998 by 1988 by Knowledge. So yeah, I love beat tapes. Yeah, lately it's been lots of vinyl wise, lots of My Design, Knowledge, and Ruru. I also like My Design's album Snacks. It's super dope. But yeah. And Risk Clue says Kanye had a good 3-album run. That's what's up. Yeah. Yeah, they're old stuff, you know what I mean? I don't listen to Kanye anymore these days, but yeah, back in the day, dude, they were going for it. And Logan says, Yo, I just made my first CD for an artist and it feels so good, bro. I'm glad to hear it, Logan. Congrats. That's what's up. Dude, congrats on getting your first, you know, CD made for one of your artists on your label. That's what's up, Logan. How you doing, by the way? How's your Sunday? And Marcus says, hell yeah. Thank you, Marcus. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hyped for Dylan too. But Kevin says, I hope oh my god, Smooth Criminal, Michael Jackson is in part 2 of the movie. Yeah, I mean, same, dude. Smooth Criminal is dope. It'd be cool if they showed off like a recreation of how they made the music video. Because yeah, that music video is like iconic. And it would just be cool to see it like in theaters, like with like, you know, because the theater sound systems usually are like crazy good. It's like dun 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 dun. And Brat says, in these days, rap music is getting very popular, specifically regional languages like Marathi by new local artists. That's what's up, dude. Heck yeah. Yeah, what's wild about rap is that, what's it called? In the States, it's actually like starting to like slow down a bit. Like country's kind of like taking back the reins out here. Like if you look at the, you know, what's making money these days. But it's cool to see hip hop like really trying to grow internationally. And like, I don't know, we do need more rapping more out in other languages. Because like tonality and like rhythm wise, rap is like, you know what I mean? It's really hard like to like keep up with it unless you speak the language. So it's cool to see that like other people are starting to like use their own native languages for rap. But Logan says, my Sunday's amazing. I hit 1,869 Bandcamp albums. Wanna know how I did it without going bankrupt? Did you get the business casual dollar thing, Logan? Like get the whole discography for $1? But Hill Parker says, I've actually been revisiting a lot of stuff in my era. Stone's Throw Brain Feeder resurfaces some core memories from me. Dude, same. Yeah, like I feel like Stone's Throw, I don't know. One thing I don't know. Stone's Throw is, yeah, it means a lot to me. I've gone to so many Stone's Throw shows. I have like friends that were like friends with all the Stone's Throw people. Like Stone's Throw to me is just like, I don't know, to this day I'm still on like their email list because I'm like, I feel like they get it, dude. They've always been kind of ahead of the game. Yeah, 2010 Stone's Throw, that's the 2010s I'm nostalgic for. 2010 Stone's Throw was sick. Back when like Boiler Room wasn't about EDM, it was all hip hop. You kidding me? So yeah. But Dylan says, what are your thoughts on underground rap getting more and more popular? I think it's sick, dude. Yeah, nothing, you know what I mean? My thoughts are yes. I like to see underground people like get their shine and, you know what I mean, stuff like that. So I feel like that's where all the good stuff is. Like, you know, I've heard every like pop rap song. I feel like we've done them all already. I'm trying to hear people like talking about real stuff, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't know. I think that's better, my opinion. But yeah, Logan said for all the Bandcamp albums, they just bought some discographies. Yeah, dude, that's what's up. Yeah, I know the business casual one is like the go-to. That's super sick. And I'm glad I already like, you know, was telling you about it and like immediately you're like, yep, that's the one I bought. Yeah, dude. But Sam says I should look for rap in Hawaiian Pidgin. That would be sick, dude. I'm sure somebody's doing it. Because if we got like, yeah, I mean, all kinds of different rap. I'm sure somebody's rapping in Hawaiian. And Risklu says, did you ever have a melody or a specific type of beat that stuck in your head and trying to find the right way to put it in a song you make? I'm sure I have. I can't think of one on the top of my head, but I feel like definitely when I started making music, it was a lot of just trying to like recreate what was in my head. But nowadays, like I can hear a sample or even like, you know, keeping it real, what's it called? Even if it's like something I'm composing, I could still like, yeah, figure it out. But yeah, I think just the more you make music, the more you'll be able to like put what's in your head into the DAW. So yeah. But D'Angelique, yo, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being new. And you know, it's cool you know Logan. Yeah, thanks Logan for telling him to stop by. But yeah, I'm doing good. I'm chilling. I'm goated. Oh, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. So how you say it, D'Angelique? Or D'Angel Q? I like D'Angelique. But yeah, I'm doing good. How are you doing, dude? How's your Sunday? But yeah. But let me see what I wanted to bring up today. I have all these CDs on my desk. A lot of it's just all the stuff I had to film for tomorrow. Oh, so I've been bringing it up just to keep you on the loop. What's it called? So I've been testing out DTF printing for my shirts, and yeah, for like the 6th time I wash the shirt, I like take it and I like try to like rip off the design off of it, and it's still holding up pretty good. I think we're gonna end up buying a heat press and making Groovy Kaiju shirts that way, because it's not bad, dude. It's not bad. But D'Angelique says, I'm doing good, man. Good Sunday, chilling. That's what's up, dude. Glad to hear you're doing good. That's sick. How do you know Logan? Are you also doing music stuff? And Sam says, how do I customize my YouTube name? The one I have is random. I don't know, man. You have to Google that, Sam. I'm sorry. I wouldn't know how to update it. I think it's probably somewhere in your settings. But yeah. Logan, more Kaiju merch. We love to see it. Yeah. Yeah, I know Roses and stuff has been asking for a minute. And just in general, like all the Kaiju Club surveys I do, they're always like, make shirts, please. But I always had to like order them in bulk. So yeah, hopefully with this heat press, I can just make them like on stream. That'd be pretty sick. So yeah. So if that's still going good. What else is going on? Oh, I got the Monster Tape 1 test pressings, dude. I got the Monster Tape 1 test pressings, dude. And it sounds good. Logan says, I went down a rabbit hole like 2 weeks ago, started listening to Marshall 4 and Xave. Oh yeah, dude, I love Marshall 4 and Xave, dude. Those are my goats, man. I love both of them. I'm glad to see Marshall 4 too starting to get some like love on streaming services. So I saw they like posted like, yo, I'm starting to get, some traction. I was like, hey. Yeah, Marshall 4 I think was one of my top artists 2 years ago. I still listen to them all the time, but yeah, Marshall 4 is the GOAT. She's the GOAT. And Logan says, let's go. Now I have a job so I can buy one. Hey, thank you, Logan. And Marcus says, vinyl test? Yeah. So every time I get test pressings, I always have, thank you, D'Angeli. WWW, heck yeah. Yeah, every time I, get test pressings, I test it on my own, record player, and I have like another friend test it on theirs to make sure, I don't hear anything wrong. What's funny though is getting these test pressings, there's a whole story because I went to go pick them up, and like the people in Canada are always like, "Oh my god, did you get them?" Like, because they only make 5, and like they can't. Well, they can technically remake them, but it's like a whole process if they get lost in mail or anything. So they're like immediately like they're emailing you every day, like, "Did you get them? Did you get them? Did you get them? Did you get them?" And I was like, "Okay, I'm going to my business mailbox." I went to go grab it, and they didn't give them to me. So I was like, "Oh, that's weird." So I like double checked, and I had to go back again, and they were like, oh, we messed up. We gave him to like the wrong mailbox. And I was like, oh my God, dude. So I looked at the guy and I was just joking with him. I was like, trying to leak my album, bro? What are you doing? And he was like, wait, really? And I was like, yeah, these are my test pressings with my new album. And he was like, oh shit. So what's it called? So I ended up like calling the people, and then, thankfully they were able to like give it back. They didn't even open it. So no leaks. And yeah, listen to it and it sounds great. It sounds just as good as Monster Tape 1 vinyl, if not a little better, dude. Because I was playing around with like the mixing on the vinyl mix a little bit this time, but I think I kind of like steered too far in one direction. So I was like, let me just go back here, and yeah, they sounded great. So I'm so hyped, super hyped. But Logan says, yeah, Marshall 4 is getting traction now. It's amazing to see. I've been listening to her for a few years, but I went back down the rabbit hole and started looping the same song. Yeah, dude. Marshall 4, they can't drop bad music. Everything they drop is amazing. I really like their Charlie XCX covers, low key. And Hill Parker says, definitely the catch up next time you're in the IE. Oh yeah, dude, for sure. I'd be super down. It's been a minute, dude. Yeah, I'd be super stoked. Yeah, I don't know the next time I'm going. I might go for the holidays, just because I live in Arizona now, Hill Parker. So I'm like, it's a whole thing. And like my mom, her whole situation right now is a little goofy. So I don't know if, I don't know what I'm doing for holidays this year, I'll be honest. So yeah. But Bharat says, in India at Maharashtra State, most people speak Marathi, regional language, and there's so many young artists creating rap songs. Artists like Sambata Getting huge popularity. That's sick, dude. Heck yeah. Yeah, India's dope, dude. India's super dope. They have like hella homies from out there. Oh. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I'll have to check them out. But I watched all the VODs, so I'll go ahead and see if I can find them. If I can, because I know, you know, cross borders and stuff like that. Sometimes it gets a little funny with like what's available where. Ginger Leak says no way. And Marcus says crisis averted. It almost got leaked. Yeah, dude. I was like, is this really happening right now? Because I've had my music like stolen from me before, so I was kind of like, I don't know. I always get a little like trauma response. I'm always like, oh, that's my trigger. Is when I'm like, oh. You know what I mean? My music might get leaked or something. But Logan says can't wait to buy it. Hey, thank you, dude. Yeah, I'm super stoked for them to get here. Especially because they're gonna look so sick. I don't know, like the mocks they sent me of like the swirl they're doing this time looks crazy. So yeah, and I don't know. It's just cool to do it like an old school like album launch where like none of the songs are being shown off first. I think on the Mox Kingdom I'm gonna give everyone like a EP of like probably like 4 out of the 14 songs. Just like, you know, I've already gave demos of, but then I want to drop like for everyone else all 14 one day. Boom. You know what I mean? And to see all the responses. Because everyone I showed it to so far is like, dude, you went crazy. I had to show it to the one friend because he needed the digitals to compare the vinyl, you know what I mean? And they were like, yo, what the heck? You're crazy. So I don't know, I'm hyped. Marcus says, I'm still waiting for the Groovy Kaiju box set. I know, I need to make one. Just because I have all the stuff. And I have like a bundle on the website. But pretty much I just need to order the cardboard to make like a box set. But yeah, I have to like find one. In fact, I can have Kimberly look at Future Me when I watch the VOD, have Kimberly look up who can make a box set cardboard thing for vinyl. But and Jangelique says, when are you streaming again? I'm gonna have to go right now. Oh, no worries, Angelique. I stream every Sunday and Tuesday. So I'll stream again on Tuesday. So yeah, same time, Tuesday. Technically like an hour earlier on Tuesday, because you know, it's like the weekday. But yeah. Thanks for asking, dude. If you have to head out, you know, no worries. But thanks for stopping by. But Logan says, I had to show her some respect. Marshall 4. And I went down the discography rabbit hole on Bandcamp, so I bought her EP. Would have bought more, but I was addicted to the deals now. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I mean, you gotta spend your money where you can, most wisely, what's best for you. Like, no worries. Yeah, I mean, support as many artists as you can. It's all chilling. But Dylan says, what are your top 3 animes? Oh, I think number 1, Space Dandy. Then, no, actually, no. Number 1 is Demon Slayer. Then Space Dandy, and then it's already 2 out of 3, man. Number 3. And don't quote me on number 3, but I'm gonna say Fully Cooley because I've been feeling Fully Cooley lately. I've been really nostalgic for it, like OG 6-episode Fully Cooley. And yeah, thanks. How about you, Dylan? What's your top 3 animes? But Phil Parker says, then I'll look out for the next LA show. Lol. Thank you, dude. What's it called? I don't even know when I'm playing another show. I haven't played a show in a minute, dude. It's been over a year since I played a show. I should probably do one in LA at some point, but I don't know. Every stream I'm like, I'm gonna do a show one day. And I just never have the time. So yeah, well, it's not even just the time, but also just, I don't know. Like shows are like so high risk for like very little reward, not gonna lie. Like unless you're like Kendrick Lamar big, it's like really, yeah. Yeah. But what's it called? I think Logan's talking to Angelique. But yeah, for the not the Kaiju Club EP, I mean just in case, but Kaiju Club EP is just like a preview of Monster Tape 0. I'm saying I'm gonna send like a Monster Tape 1 EP to Monster Kingdom people. So like the people, like the Patreon people pretty much. That's the plan at least. Cause like next update, cause I have like, there's only 2 months left before, what's it called? The album drops. So, you know, I want to give them like something to chew on. The update after that, yeah, it's crazy, dude. It's happening. It's finally happening. So yeah. But yeah, Angelique says Logan's gonna help him out. Sick. Awesome. And Like, yeah, Logan and Angelique got it figured out. Sam says Space Dandy and Fully Cooley is life-changing, so them both on Toonami. That's what's up, dude. For me, it's got to be One Piece, Machito, on Hachin, and Cowboy Bebop. Actually, yeah. Ooh. I think I might pick Cowboy Bebop over Fully Cooley. I love Cowboy Bebop, dude. And Logan says, yeah, my bad. I mentioned Kaiju Club EP, then went to Monster Zero because I forgot to send a message out. Oh, yeah, no worries. But Marcus with the shocked emoji. Yeah, dude, I'm super hyped. I'm so hyped to drop this album, man. But Logan says, bro, let me know when the vinyls come. I'm going to buy a test pressing. Logan, so I'm sorry, but I only have 5 test pressings and I don't sell them. I just kind of hand them out to like folks that have been around for like a long time. So I'm going to keep one for myself. I had to give one to my buddy to help me listen to the album. And then I owe one to somebody that's been in the Monster Kingdom since like day one. They're the ones like on the highest tier. So that's 3. And then I told someone else I'd give them one already. Like way when I first, like before I even, like right as I announced the album, they're like, bro, please. And they were like a super big supporter. And so I have one left technically, but I want to have an extra one just in case I made a promise to somebody. You know what I mean? Where they're like, no, you promised me. It's like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? So I've already given out, like, I already gave them all out, pretty much. They're already all dibsed. My bad, Logan. But Logan says I got the 1 out of 12 Strawberry Station cassette. That's what's up, dude. That's what's up. Yeah, I have considered, like, doing a whole, like, auction thing for the test pressings. Because I can only really give out, like, 3 max. Because they only give you 5. I technically could ask for more, but I don't know. I don't... what's it called? Oh, shit. What was I trying to say? Yeah, technically I could, here, give me 1 second. I gotta reply to somebody. Yo, yeah, I got you. My bad. It's been a busy weekend and the post office has been closed. I'll give proper email later, but yes, I'm gonna have another one. Yeah, my bad. Someone's tape, I sent it to them and it came like broken and they were like, can I get another one? I was like, yeah, I got you. But I like said, I got you. Can you confirm your address? And I've been so slammed this weekend that I forgot to reply. Or I didn't forget to reply. I just haven't got to like, get through my emails because I've been like, I had to cancel like so many plans this weekend. So yeah. By tomorrow, if not then Tuesday. But I got you. I'll reply proper later. Cool. Oh wait. Boom. There we go. Cool. But we're talking about test pressing. Oh yeah, I only have 3 usually. So because of that, I was thinking about doing an auction. I don't know. I just feel like I don't want to make oh my god, make the test pressings like pay to win. You know what I mean? At the same time. So that's why I kind of like I've just been like jumping over. Like I know like Simply Adeo has a Radical Reptar one. I know. I think somebody named, I don't know, I'm just giving them out to people. You know what I mean? So like they're like kind of like the Dragon Balls almost. Not to be dramatic, but I gotta spread them out like the Dragon Balls. You know what I mean? So yeah. And Dylan says my top 3 animes are Naruto at 1, not for nostalgia, Hunter x Hunter, and Yu Yu Hakusho. Dude, Dylan, by any chance have you listened to my no pressure? Have you listened to my Ichi Mafia album? So the other guy who I did the Ichi Mafia stuff with has like the sickest Yu Yu Hakusho tattoo on his arm right here of like the dude doing the spirit gun. It's so sick. I don't know if you can see it on the album cover, but like, I don't know if you ever meet him, dude. Yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho's sick, dude. And Logan says, how about you make test cassettes or ones for an album that will only ever exist there and on Bandcamp it's super limited? What I'm actually gonna do for Monster Tape 1 is I'm gonna do, you know how I have in the Monster Kingdom I have like a inverted edition of Monster Tape 0 where it's like black and blue. My bad, Galaxy, give me 1 second. Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing good, dude. My favorite anime is King of, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm pretty real, like 1 second. I had to send an email to somebody. Oh my god. But yeah. So it's limited stuff. I think I'm gonna do a thing for Monster Tape 1 when it comes out. Like rather than making the inverted edition like a Monster Tape exclusive thing, I think I'm just gonna be like first 50 CDs sold are gonna be a special like inverted edition of Monster Tape 1. So yeah, so it'll be kind of like a, what's it called? I'll probably do that. And the thing about cassettes too is that I can only do it with CDs because even if you change just like the design of the jacket or something, or like a vinyl or a tape, like the costs go way up if you try to do like special editions. So you have to be like Charlie XCX big for stuff like that to work. And my size, like I kind of need to, you know, make it as uniform as possible to like make it all work. Or else the vinyl people are gonna be like, oh, well, since this one has a slightly different color, it's gonna be like double the cost per unit because we have to change the printer ink. And it's like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Never mind. So yeah. But Galaxy says, Groovy Daddy, what are you doing? We're just making Monster Tape Zero CDs right now, dude. Thanks for stopping by. How's your Sunday? How you doing? What have you been up to? I know you said you've been working on music a lot. I saw you posted something recently. Oh, yeah, dude. Like I said, spreading them out like King Von's dreads. If you have one, you will possess unlimited power and deal it like King Von's dreads. Yeah. That's funny, dude. But yeah, pretty much that's how I'm kind of just, you know, spread them out like Dragon Balls or like, you know what I mean? King Von. It's gonna... That's good. And Galaxy said, I just went to a commercial break. I probably missed anything you said to me, but I hope you're doing good. Oh yeah. No, what happened is, my bad. I think the CD's broken. It is. But I was just saying that like, I'm doing good. Thanks for stopping by. I'm making Monster Tape Zero CDs. And I was saying that I'm gonna keep it up with your Instagram, Galaxy, and stuff. And I know you've been working lots of music and everything. Oh, Roses! Out of the blue. What's up, Roses? How you doing? With the hydrate. Thank you, Roses. Actually, I haven't drinking any water so far because I forgot. Thank you. I'm doing. How's your Sunday, Roses? How you doing? Yeah, Galaxy, what you been up to, man? How's your Sunday? Still working on music? Yeah, this CD's all broken. What the heck is going on? Okay, there we go. But yeah, other than that, so yeah, so Monster Tape 1, it's going. It's happening. That's pressing sounds hella good. I'm hyped. And the stickers from Monster Tape 1 came in too, so that's also like it's in progress. It's happening. And I just hit up my homie to be like, yo, are you down to like help me take the product photos and stuff? I'm like, yeah, so I don't know. It's crazy. I'm like, it's finally happening. But Rosa says, I should as well. Just after dealing with a specific headache yesterday and all this today. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. That's not been okay. Yeah, yesterday I had a crazy headache too. Yeah, but I'm glad to hear. I hope it's getting better. Are you like you down to take medicine for headaches? I know some people are like anti-medicine. But yeah, yesterday I had to take ibuprofen and I was like, oh. Well, it's wild because I drink so much caffeine. It's always like, I feel like I'm wild every time I take ibuprofen. It's kind of funny. Whew. Well, we're gonna need way more than that. And Logan says, everyone who listens to Groovy Kaiju gets unstoppable dance powers. Hey, thank you, man. Yeah. I like to think so. Just because so much of, what's it called? My stuff, I feel like really does have like a nice certain kind of groove to it. Like it's not, I don't know. Like you can definitely put it on the background while you work, but I've noticed that I really get into it more when I like allow myself to move, you know what I mean? Like so much of the groove, I think you kind of do have to, you can't just like use your head. You kind of have to use your whole body to like feel it. Which I'm like kind of stoked on. But I don't know. Might just be a me thing though. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm like making groundbreaking stuff, but yeah. Looks like I got my Monster Tape Zero CD right next to me. Hey, heck yeah, dude, thank you. But yeah, I'm glad to hear you're doing okay, Roses, even with the headache and everything. Thanks for sharing. But Galaxy says, all right, here we go. I've been doing well. Debuting 5 new songs, upcoming show in DC this weekend. I have a DJ set where I'm playing a video game themed event a month. And I finally have time to sit down and make a ton of music with the girls and music. Everything's been going good. I'm glad you're doing good too. I hope that you and your partner are doing good. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah. Dude, I'm super stoked for everything you're doing. That's super sick. And Sam says, I just finished my coffee. Finished chili bean sauce with the pasta. Start on laundry now. Hey, that's what's up, dude. I don't know. I like getting stuff done around the house and just hanging out. I do that all the time. Yeah, that's awkward. I do that all the time. But Rosa says, I only like, oh my god, I only don't like taking medicine because I need to know if it calms down since my eyeballs hurts on the right side of my face. Oh yeah, so you need like a specific type of like painkiller. That's wild. Dang. Is this okay? No, it's broken. And Galaxy says, but I hope you can, you know, I hope you can figure it out, Roses. I'm sending you feel better energy. So yeah. Galaxy says, I know one day I'll work hard and see how I can make it out to your area again. It was so nice to spend some time together. Oh, thank you, dude. Yeah. Yeah, if you're ever in town, dude, let me know. I know you said you got family friends out here. So yeah, dude, I'll be out here chilling, hanging out. Did I pick it up? I didn't. Ugh. It's clear. I can't find it. But yeah, dude, I'd be super down. Grab some ice cream again. Oh no, are these all broken? Are you kidding me? Dang. But Butter, what's up, Butter? How you doing? What about K-pop? Oh, I was just saying that, you know, my favorite K-pop group, they're called New Jeans. And I bought some new pants recently, so I was just saying that, like, I bought the pants, I put them on, and I was like, ooh. So that's why I did the title of that. But do you got any K-pop thoughts? Because low-key, I've been trying to get into more K-pop groups other than just New Jeans. And I don't know, man, it's hard for me. I tried listening to aespa, tried listening to Twice and all them, but I think the name is Twice. But I don't know, nothing hits like New Jeans, dude. New Jeans is just built different, dude. And my thing is like, I don't know. Part of it too, I hope not to get crazy, but some of it does sound, oh, real quick, my bad, Tank Grass. Yo, what's up, Tank? Yeah, I remember you at the stream the other day. But how you doing? I totally remember you. How you doing? How's your Sunday going? But, and not to sound too crazy or not to get all like, but so much of K-pop to me does kind of sound like a, I don't know, just like kind of like, how do I say this nicely? Because I don't want to be disrespectful. But it just, I don't know, it feels like it's missing something. Because like so much of it is based on like black R&B girl groups from back in the day. Like it's missing a little something, you know what I mean? So sometimes I listen to it and I'm just kind of like, I don't know, man. Like, you know what I mean? It's just, I'm like, I don't know. I'd rather just listen to like TLC or something, you know what I mean? But the things I would do to have New Jeans come back together, oh my God, man, you have no clue. With all that being said, I would move mountains if New Jeans would come back together. But Sam says, put some, yeah, that'd totally help. And Rosa says, if it's something new, I realized I dealt with, so get crazy, I'll go to the doctor. But yeah, I guess Sam's just saying you could try like putting like some kind of ice or something. That might help. Just to like calm, because you know, a lot of headache is really just like just inflammation in the brain, I think, if I'm mistaken. I don't know, I'm not a doctor. On that note, actually, maybe you're right. Maybe it's a doctor moment. Oh, this thing was broken. Oh, it wasn't the CD player. God dang it. But Butter says, nice. Sam says, aespa rocks. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I just couldn't, yeah. aespa is cool, because what's funny is they did a collab with PUBG, Sam. So there's like a little bit where you can like listen to aespa while playing, like within PUBG. It was pretty crazy. Yeah, so I try to get into them, but I don't know. To me, I'm just like, I'd rather just listen to New Jeans. But they are cool, though. I respect them. They're dope. And Butter says, K-pop, Coop isn't it for me? I feel it, yeah. That's kind of how I feel about, like, most of it. But every once in a while, you know, they got the bangers. Like, Strategy's a banger. Strategy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe drop a banger sometimes. But, Logan says, Cordis and Slayer beef is so unemployed. What? What do you mean by that? But Shenanigan says, I like Power Up by Red Velvet. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, future me, listen to Power Up by Red Velvet when I rewatch the stream. It's a K-pop song. What's wild too, speaking of K-pop, Randy was I'm sorry, 3D Blast was the one that put me on the K-pop. Yeah. They're the one that were like, you should check out New Jeans. And I was like, sick. But my bad. Dylan says, I saw a video of you talking about skating. Do you still skate? Yeah, dude, I still skate. I mean, I was supposed to skate yesterday, but I got so busy with music stuff, I didn't have the chance. But yeah, I'm supposed to skate, like, I'll probably skate on later this week. Hopefully Wednesday I'll be able to skate. But yeah, I still skate, dude. I still be out here shredding. Not as good as I used to be, but I definitely, like, you know, I be doing some tricks here and there, you know what I'm saying? It's a good time. I got really into, like, alley-oop back 180s out of, or alley-oop nollie back 180s out of, like, 50-50s. That's been, like, my go-to, like, fun trick lately. But Butter says K-pop is kind of... Oh, yeah. Didn't you say that? Yeah, Butter. Yeah, I feel you on that. All these are broken. Are you kidding me? Rosa says, I don't mind K-pop, but it's not music I'd pick. I feel that, yeah. I feel that. Yeah, for me, that's how I am with, like, most K-pop, except New Beings. Yeah. And Sam says Super Junior, the OGs. Who are they like a K-pop group? Sam? And Tankcraft says, great. I got some autographs at a baseball game. Oh, sick! Dude, what baseball game? And what autographs, Tank? I like baseball. Baseball! They dropped a crazy video. There's a YouTube channel called Baseball Doesn't Exist that dropped a crazy video on, like, Shohei Ohtani's whole story about them being a two-way player and all that. And it was like, it was so dope. Rose says, and it's helped, but looking at my symptoms also, so you've been icing your face. Okay, cool. But looking at my symptoms also led me discovering what cluster headaches are. Well, I'll be fine. It's been better being, okay, cool. Well, I'm glad to hear you're, like, learning about it, because I feel like half of the battle of, like, health stuff is just figuring out, like, what's even going on. So I'm glad to hear that, that's working out. Heck yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear things are getting a little better, Roses. And Tankcraft says, do the thing. What thing? But I want to try to hear about your baseball stuff, dude. But, Logan says, fans of the boy band Cordis are beefing with Slayer fans. Oh, she was, okay. Why? That's so random. But Dylan says, that's sick, bro. I used to be big into skating. But I started riding BMX a few years ago. That's more kind of my thing. I feel it, yeah. Yeah, I used to, a lot of my homies growing up were like BMX people. Like, one of my homies was more of a BMX guy. But yeah, you know what I mean? I have lots of BMX homies. BMX is cool too. But it was always funny though, because, like, you know, you like, I'd always try, like, you know, we'd go out like skating together, but like they were BMX people, so it'd always be like awkward though, because like if they're on a bike, like trying to keep up with them if you're going to like another spot is like, dude, you're like you're pushing so hard to keep up because they're on a bike, so they go faster. But yeah, we would make it work. They would just bike kind of slower. It was kind of funny. But Sam says, yeah, they are the original K-pop group. They really paved the way for everybody today. Oh, sick, okay, yeah, I'll have to check them out. They're called Super Junior? Where'd he go? Yeah, Super Junior, yeah. Yeah, feature me in my most of the VOD, look up Super Junior K-pop. And Tankcraft says, Tankcraft, I'll check out your YouTube channel when I watch the VOD too. But Joshua Baez and AJ Smith is super sick, dude. Yeah. Where have I heard Joshua Bayer before? That sounds hella familiar. I'm sure I've seen them. Baez, I'm sorry. Bayer, Lamau. Yeah, they're on the Cardinals. Okay, that's where I've heard them from. Sick, dude. Yeah, because I watch hella like baseball YouTube videos, so I'm familiar with like most of the names. That's cool, dude. That's super sick. And the Dominican, dude, hell yeah. Dude, that's super sick thing. I'd be hyped. Yeah, I don't think I've ever got like a baseball autograph. How did it end up happening, Tankcraft? Did you like meet them after the game, or like did they just like sign it like before the game started? Or like do you know a guy? Well, I guess you linked your YouTube channel for a reason, right? But yeah, I'll have to check it out. Dun, dun, dun. But yeah, other than that, what else we got going on? Yeah, my bad, I've been reading all the chat. And Dylan says, y'all, I'm gonna head out and try to watch the stream on Tuesday. Sick, dude. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Dylan. I appreciate you hanging out. And yeah, dude, I'll catch you on Tuesday then. Take it easy, dude. Peace. Yeah, you have a good night too, Dylan. I definitely will. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna spend the rest of the night just working, dude. I got like this wild birthday thing happening next week, so I gotta get that ready, get that going. But yeah. Logan, did we talk about how DistroKid got acquired for $2 billion? I remember about some last stream we did, but I don't think you were here. Yeah, dude, DistroKid got acquired, dude. I'm still like tripping on that. I'm like, oh no. Oh no. And Tankgraph says, I got early access and I got them on batting practice. That's sick, dude. That's cool. You got to catch them on batting practice. That's super what's up. Dun, dun, dun. And I also got Ozzy Albies broken bat and the trash can and the dugout. Oh, it's so cool, dude. Heck yeah. That's dope, dude. Yeah, sports memorabilia is like super dope. I'm guessing it was like for the Cardinals, right? I always liked the Cardinals growing up. Cardinals are a super sick team. Logan says, I heard about that. That's crazy, bro. What's going to happen to the independents if the best alternative is used and tons of fraud? The second best takes forever to put your music out. I know, dude. We're kind of like, I mean, the alternative is we got to start signing these CDs, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm kind of like giving up on streaming services. I'm not going to lie. Like, it's a nice little like side income, but at this point, I'm like the music, most of my music's there if you want to listen to it. But like at the most part, I'm kind of like all in on the whole. Because I don't think independent music's going to exist. It's just the way it's working. Like, I think Spotify's gonna become like major label stuff and like AI slop. It's really what's gonna be. The way things are headed. So we'll see. And Logan says Bandcamp and SoundCloud are the only streaming platforms that might stay. Yeah, I don't know. So what's funny about SoundCloud is that it was supposed to go under like 1 billion times. Like there were so many times where like SoundCloud was supposed to like close down, but then like some random like German dude would like save the company at the last minute with like some huge cash injection. So I don't think SoundCloud makes money. So yeah. And Tank says Gwinnett stripers in Georgia like the fish. Sick, dude. That's dope. Thank you, dude. What's up? Yeah, I still haven't gone to a baseball game out here in Arizona. I was thinking about going for my birthday rather than doing a whole like a cookout thing. But then currently it is it's been about like 113 every day to live in Phoenix. And the baseball game on my birthday actually happens to be what's it called? At like 1 p.m. So I'm like, dude, we're just gonna get baked. Just absolutely cooked. And I was like, I don't know if I want to spend my birthday just like getting destroyed by the sun. You know what I mean? So yeah. Cherry cola, what up? I'll definitely hydrate. How you doing, Cherry cola? I did watch there's something I wanted to tell you too. I watched the Adam Cross, I think their name was. So they're doing the fashion reviews. They're super sick. I gave them a subscribe. They only do like short form stuff, but their stuff is really cool. I like all their fashion insights, Cherry cola. Thank you for sending that over. And Logan says, did you officially cancel your Nitro? I did, Logan, actually. I made a calendar event. I remembered. I canceled it. But it's still going to show up for a little bit because, what's it called? Oh, I'm running out of disk space. Oh, no. It's still going to show up for a little bit just because, you know, I got to like actually like delete it and stuff like that. Dun, 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 dun. All right, I gotta. My bad, y'all. I gotta free up disk space real quick on my computer before it blows up. And Tankcraft says, I filmed the AJ Smith short, oh my god, Chauver on my channel. Yeah, dude, I got you. Yeah, I definitely, but I know, I rewatch all the VODs, so I'll go back and I'll try to check it out real quick. There we go, got 90 gigabytes. And Logan says, rest in peace, Groovy's Nitro, you were so close. I mean, I'm not really tripping, dude. And Rosa says, it's getting concerning that Discord is still going along with the age verification thing after getting hacked so many times. I know, right, Rosa? I don't know what they're doing, dude. These companies are so wild. Like, what are you guys even doing? I don't know. But honestly, I'm not surprised, because I think I mentioned Rosa's. I like interviewed there to be an engineer, and they like gave me like the weirdest, like wrong, like it just technically didn't make sense. They're like, oh, we didn't hire you because like you didn't, you know, one of the feedbacks was like you didn't use like this library that like was expired, and I was like, well, why would I do that? You know what I mean? So they don't seem like they're making the best decisions. I'm not gonna lie to you. So yeah, I'm a little salty, but at the same time, I mean, yeah, you know what I mean? But Jerry Cole says, my day started off disappointing. Oh no, my Pinterest that I had since 2020 was permanently suspended. So oh, that's a bummer. I'm sorry, Jerry Cole. That sucks. Did they give you a reason why? I didn't even guess. What could you do on Pinterest that would get you suspended? Did they think you're like a bot? Because you can't like talk to people. You can't say anything like crazy on Pinterest. You know what I mean? And Logan says, which is more worthless, your Nitro or your Artist Pro? Because you don't post on SoundCloud anymore. Nitro for sure. Because the thing about Artist Pro, the only reason why I pay for it is because some people still use SoundCloud and they'll find my stuff through just the SoundCloud algorithm. Which is why I pay for it. But the thing that's dumb about Artist Pro is that like you can only upload so much music. So I have to pay for Artist Pro or else they'll like take down like half of my music. They're like, oh, you uploaded too much. So yeah, I'm kind of paying just for SoundCloud to essentially, SoundCloud's algorithm to share my music with people. And but yeah, it's a bummer though, because you know, even though SoundCloud does now pay artists a little tiny minuscule amount of money, I still technically lose money paying for SoundCloud. It is really bad. And Rosa says, weirdos will, and then, all right, Discord. Did you contact them? That's unreasonable. And Kiriko says, they said that pins on my board that mentions self-harm. Well, you're the one that uploaded it? Why would they suspend you, not just take down the post? That's weird. Yerp! What's up, Zach? How you doing? Yerp! And Jericho says, yeah, they got back to me on my second appeal. That's still unreasonable. No, I would say just take down. Yeah, exactly. If you didn't upload Cherry Cole, they're wild, and that's dumb. That's peak dumb. These companies, dude. These companies. And Logan says, Artist Pro is only worth it if you use everything with it, like distribution, merch store, vinyls, elastic stage, etc. Yeah, it seems like it. Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I would not trust SoundCloud with anything, dude. But Cherry Cole says, I didn't, yeah, that's weird. But Zach says, just stopping by to show love. Hey, thank you, dude. I appreciate you, Zach. Thanks for showing some love. If you got a second, how you doing? But if you're just showing love, no worries, no worries. I appreciate the love, dude. But yeah, Logan, I don't know. I don't know, since I've been kind of like, yeah, about SoundCloud since 2014. I was the OG SoundCloud hater. So yeah. With comedies, I saw a thread. You know, Instagram's Twitter. Someone tweeted out, "I love books because there aren't any ads in them." Like, that's kind of crazy. And it's kind of true. But then the first reply was, "This is not a reply. Oh my god, this does not apply to comic books because comic books do have ads in them." So yeah. Cherry Cole says, I said I had the self-harm pins in my Little Pony board. I have that board for nostalgia. That's so random. I feel like that's just bad luck at that point. Cherry Cola. They just, I don't know, they probably just saw everyone who ever pinned that and was just like, no. That's really goofy. And Rosa says, I'm skeptical that was falsely flagged. Yeah, it was probably falsely. It might have been a bot or something. Rosa's that's just like, it was just AI bot these days. And Shenanigan says, who's your favorite pony? I don't know. What's the My Little Pony lineup? Oh my. Oh, Shenanigans, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Heck yeah. It says you want to be stripped. Oh, I got you. But yeah, actually, Cherry Cola, while I look it up, who's your favorite pony for My Little Pony, since we're talking about My Little Pony? So thank you for the Prime sub, Shenanigans. I appreciate it. I got you on the stretch and Sam. Thank you for reminding me. I need to, because I've been going to the gym a lot and like I can feel my muscles like, oh. But who is the My Little Pony cast? He got the plushie emotes. What's funny is the plushie emote literally is just, I took a picture of the plushie and I just like back removed it and I was like, oh, this looks dope. Oh, I can't even look up the. Somebody just tell me who the My Little Pony characters are. Oh, so just based on how they look, I'm gonna go with, I don't know their, you know what I mean? I don't know their personality. I don't know who they are as people. I think I'm going with, out of the main characters, this is a tough decision. I want to say Applejack, but I don't like the fact that the cowboy hat kind of. I don't know if I mess with the cowboy hat, but Applejack's a pretty dope name. I'll go with Twilight Sparkle. Why not? I like purple. You ever seen the video of like the one basketball guy? He's like, could you two beat LeBron James in a basketball match? That 1v1? And he's like, whoa, you two is like 6'7", and he's 200 pounds. He's a pretty good forward. He's like genuinely considering if Mewtwo could beat LeBron James. I think his name is Steven Smith. But yeah. Rose says, I found out Twilight's my favorite. Oh, let me pull this back up. I already closed it. Yeah, Twilight Sparkle. Okay, yeah. I didn't even read chat. I just genuinely came to Twilight Sparkle. All right, Roses. High five. We're on the same page. Cherry goes, oh yeah, Violations. That's a bummer. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just someone was like someone was targeting you on Pinterest, Cherry Cole, for some weird reason. But Shenanigans says, another generation, when you think of My Little Pony, what names do you think, or can you describe one you recognize? Because there's a new gen now. There's so much lore with My Little Ponies. Yeah, I know. My Little Pony lore goes deep. My favorite My Little Pony lore thing is the fact that the creator of My Little Pony is married to the creator of the Powerpuff Girls, Craig McCracken. That's like super dope. It's really adorable. But I looked at Gen 4. That's the one I like. I looked through a bunch of them, but I think Gen 4 Because the Gen 5, they're all like 3D now. But yeah, Gen 4 My Little Pony looks pretty sick. But Sam, because you can never go wrong with Pinkie Pie. Yeah, Pinkie Pie looks pretty cool. They seem like a strong, independent pony. You know what I mean? And what's it called? They're like ultimate parallel universes and music showdowns before K-pop was even a thing. Yeah, My Little Pony lore goes deep. Sam says from the books, I like Wisteria. Nice choice. I got a night now. Favorite dino go. Oh, favorite dinosaur? Oh, probably Velociraptors. Velociraptors are pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. Like they're like, you know what I mean? That or Littlefoot. You know the ones that just eat the trees. What's it called? Land Before Time. I like Littlefoot a lot. Whatever dinosaur Littlefoot is. But Sam says, or Shenanigans says, Pinkie Pie canonically has a child with Weird Al. What? Shenanigans. That sounds like some Weird Al lore, though. Cherry Gold says favorite ponies are Applejack, a Canon Queer, Fluttershy, Big Mac, Curly Wins, a Canon Queer, Wizkid, a Canon Queer. Hell yeah. I'm loving all the queer My Little Ponies. Oh yeah. That's amazing out of context. Yeah. Yeah, it really is, Roses. The Sam says, from the newer series, I like Nightmare Moon, Goth Princess. Oh, I can't even, this list of characters is so long, it would take me forever to scroll through it all. You have to look up Nightmare Moon and Goth Princess later. But Changus says the best gen. Oh, Digley, what's up, dude? How you doing? My bad. Chat's been a little busy this time. How you doing, dude? How you doing? How's your Sunday, Digley? How you feeling? But Skyer says, Gen 4, My Little Pony is kind of the only gen that matters outside of Gen 1 and 2's YouTube poop potential. Heck yeah. Yeah, it's been cool to see, I don't know, how much My Little Pony lore there is. It's like everyone's favorite thing on the internet. A lot of people's favorite thing on the internet. Rose says, favorite dino, Triceratops? Oh, Roses, that's a good one. I know, whenever I think of Triceratops, I don't even think of the dinosaur, I always think of Power Rangers. Triceratops! You know what I mean? I don't know why. Like OG Ivan Ooze Power Rangers. But Weird Al plays mac and cheese. Their child is Little Cheese. Aww. And Princess Luna evolves in the Nightmare Moon. Brachiosaurus is, oh, little, okay, yeah, Brachiosaurus, Roses, thank you. I'm glad you knew what I was talking about. Heck yeah. Yeah, Land Before Time, let's go, dude. That was like one of my childhood movies. Thank you, Roses. And the Digley says, I've been pretty good, Groovy, how you been? I'm stretching for you. I've been good. Yeah, just been super mega busy, like ridiculously busy. I'm working like a big birthday thing I'm doing. That's gonna happen on Thursday. So I've just been like nonstop working on that. Like I'm probably gonna make these CDs and I might have to immediately, what's it called? This fool's echoing. Oh yeah, yeah. But I have to make these CDs and I have to like immediately go back to working on that. So I make dinner and then yeah, I'll probably be up till like 9 tonight, just packing orders. Cause I have to like do all the stuff I need to do and then do the orders. So it's a whole thing. Yeah, thanks for asking. I'm happy though. How you doing? I'm glad to hear you're doing good. Thanks for letting me know, Digley. But Jericho says she was neglected by the people and their people favored her sister. Dang. That's a bummer. That's sad. Chagga says, you ever wanted to eat a tree star because of Land Before Time? Oh yeah, definitely. I've always wanted to eat a tree star and a star fruit from Kingdom Hearts. I've always wanted, I mean, it's star fruit, the Paopu fruit. Like, you know, they share it with each other. I'm like, what does it taste like? That's crazy. And the sea salt ice cream. Sea salt ice cream, I've had it though. It's actually pretty good. Aww. And Digley says, my birthday is this Friday. That's cool. I've been hyping myself up all week. It was my 21st. Oh, so your birthday is July 17th, Digley? No way, your birthday's the day before mine. I think we talked about this actually, never mind. But that's cool. Yeah, dude, get hyped. That's what's up. Congrats on turning 21. That's gonna be a lot of fun. You're about to get lit, dude. You're crazy. I think Groovy sounded fine. I didn't hear anything. I think Zaku was more referencing a. Oh wait, oh no, okay, it was your phone. My bad. I thought you were just saying because I was saying the same thing over and over. It's funny. But Cherry Cole says Luna's jealousy in My Little Pony turned her evil, which caused her sister to banish her to the moon. Dang. That's a wild. She got banished to the moon. That's wild. And dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. And Zaku says they gotta figure it out with their phone. Okay, sick. And it looks and tastes like star fruit now that you mentioned it, Rosa says. Nice, nice, nice. And shenanigans, I think the ML My Little Pony sirens are fun. Like sirens in terms of like mermaid sirens. The Mid-Hole Girl Band. Oh, okay, sick. Yeah, like so like music. That's cool. I'll have to check them out. Sounds like a vibe. The Mid-Hole Girl Band. I'm down. Heck yeah. The Dazzling Saw. I wish I had more My Little Pony context. But keep going. I'm super hyped to learn all the My Little Pony lore. Cause I've been so like I've only ever seen it through like the internet, you know what I mean, and like little like gifs here and there. Shenanigan says, yes, the Dazzlings, heck yeah. Yeah, future me, I wish the VOD look up the Dazzlings. Do they play any live sets, or is it like a all like virtual thing? Because low-key, that's how I've been getting into new artists, is I'll just watch like a live set. Because then I feel like you get like a pretty good idea of like all their like best stuff. Like you get a pretty good idea of like their best stuff and like their like kind of like hidden gems that like only like the real fans would know. Whereas if you just listen to like the top 10 songs on Spotify, sometimes they do like TikTok stuff. Cherry Cole says, listen to Welcome to the Show by the Dazzlings. Future me when we watch the VOD. Listen to Welcome to the Show by the Dazzlings. And Shenanigan says, I had to catch you up with the lore from the beginning. Man, lol. Shenanigans. It's actually one of the best ones. Okay, sick, sick. Rose says, I want to rewatch My Little Pony now. I missed the final seasons. Dang. Yeah, I've never watched any My Little Pony. Actually, I might have seen an episode once. Because like I've mentioned a couple times that I had like some friends that they had a lot of kids, so they just have like cartoons on all the time. And I remember like My Little Pony was on. I was like, what is this show even about? And Shenanigan says, I'll microdose you because I think having some My Little Pony context is actually low-key helpful. Okay, sick. About to get microdosed My Little Pony. That's what's up. Broken. Almost not. Yeah, it is. And Rosie says, Rosie says, Tubi, I assume, has a ton of stuff for free without giving credit card info, and there's some good stuff, My Little Pony included. Oh, sick, yeah. Yeah, I know a lot of people, like my brother used to watch a lot of Tubi. My grandma watches hella Tubi. My grandma loves Tubi. You have to check it out. And Shenanigan says, as much as people hate on G5, there's a little social media streamer pony that makes me laugh. There's a little groove on the phone to have a hoof hold a cell phone. That's funny. Like a little like, it's funny, yeah. Heck yeah. But yeah, I gotta be right back because I gotta grab more CD cases. Give me 1 second. Oh, I'm. That's. Oh, okay, this is what I need. Ugh. I need these CD cases. Ugh. The AC too is hot. Put it open for now. And where are we at? Yeah, Rose says I didn't realize how good 2B is until recently. Yeah, kind of low-key sleeper. Really do be kind of going crazy. And there's a whole episode. Look up Pip Petals. She's probably holding a phone. There's a whole episode where she's talking about her life doesn't be all her content. She's having like a legit mental breakdown because of the issue of splitting her personal life and her stream life, social media presence. And I'm like, okay, they're making it relatable for today. That's wild. And this is like a pretend character or like a real person? Because you said they have a hoof, like they're like a horse. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I gotta get microdosed on this lore. And Rose says G5 is good if they didn't dumb it down and let it do its own thing, but it sucks because it was done dirty because kids deserve their own gens of these kind of shows. Hell yeah. It's the My Little Pony stream. I'm about it. Oh my god. And let me turn the AC down a little too much. What? There's a pretend character G5 would be good if they weren't like Twilight of Magic or Friendship of Pony. Believed in segregating all the ponies from each other for the good of pony kind. I was like, did we lose the plot of the entire season in movies? That's funny. That's crazy. They're just ponies. Keep my politics out of my ponies, dude. I love this lore dump lol. Yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Roses. Yeah, Shenanigan's kind of the MVP right now with all the pony lore. But yeah, other than that, Shenanigan says it's low-key funny seeing you react to things out of context. Yeah, I'm just trying my best. And yo, Birdie, dude, what up, dude? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. How you doing? Dude, I think I missed you when you visited to hang out with your brother. Because I was like, I forgot what I was doing that weekend. But it was like the day of. They're like, you want to come to my barbecue? I was like, oh, dang, dude. But yeah. How you doing, man? And Sam says, I'm just picturing a massive Godzilla sitting down listening to a human kid ramble about My Little Pony. Hey, Godzilla, I get put onto the lore too. I guess My Little Pony does have some really good songs. Go loop back to music. No, I mean, I'll check it out. Yeah, I'm gonna check out the Dazzlers. Oh no, when I watch the VOD, I'll remember the name. But good. I'm throwing a festival in LA in February. Do you want to DJ? Oh, do you have we have each other's phone number, right? Could you send me the details? Because it all depends, low key. It all depends. Because right now I live in Phoenix. I know you know I live in Phoenix, but I just had to like see if it works around my schedule and everything. I got you, bro. Okay, sick. Yeah, if you don't mind, shoot me a text, because I mean, I'm definitely interested. We can figure it out. So I could use an excuse to play a festival. I've actually always wanted to play a festival, so that's super sick, dude. Thank you. Hey, Roses says LA. Oh. Hell yeah, Roses. And Cherry Cola says, oh, the Day Area is pretty good. Is that the name of a band, Shenanigans? And Cherry Cola says, about K-pop, pisses me off knowing that people are so sexist towards the girls idols for doing something while people gaze the boy idols for doing the same thing. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, that is a huge bummer. I feel like that's how music's been a lot of times. Like, if you think about it, the whole Janet Jackson incident, it's really crazy that everyone got mad at Janet Jackson, but not like Justin Timberlake. Like there's definitely some like patriarchy stuff going on. And Birdie says 3K capacity. That's big, dude. What's gonna be Darkwave? Yeah, dude, Darkwave and Goth is so huge. So huge. But yeah, I'd be so check out the lineup. So I will admit, I've actually never DJ'd Darkwave or anything like that. Like I've gone to like hella Goth events, but I've just actually never like played a Goth show. But that sounds super sick. And Shenanigan says, preach to Cherry Cola. Yeah, no, for real though. And the day Aria is pretty good. Okay, future me when I watch the VOD, look up this day Aria from My Little Pony music. Thank you, Shenanigans. And Birdie says, dude, they're remaking Godzilla King of the Monsters. Oh yeah, dude, I definitely saw the remake for King of the Monsters. I'm hyped. It's funny that it's coming out the same month as GTA 6, dude. It's like GTA 6 and Godzilla. We're gonna be eating good, man. It's gonna be wild. Yeah, I was talking to I don't want to dox their name, but I was talking to your brother about it. Yeah. But Sam says, all right, I gotta bounce. I wasn't hanging out till next time. Dude, till next time. Take it easy. Next stop by, Sam, and enjoy the food you're making. Take it easy, dude. And Shangan says, have you seen Epic the Musical? I don't think I have. Should I check it out? The only musicals I've really watched are Wicked and Phantom of the Opera. The TikTok musical? No, I definitely haven't seen it. It's so big. I'll have to check it out, yeah. Yeah, Shangan, you're giving me so much homework. It's about the Odyssey, yeah. I also need to check out Epic the Musical when I watch the VOD. Sick, yeah, thanks for the recommendation. And Birdie says, current lineup is Future Nobodies, Casket Cassette, Computer Kill, Flower Babe, Stairway, Camp Blue, and Cactus Ponchos. I think I've heard of Camp Blue. Is that like Blue in Exile? Like the rap group? Or is that like a Darkwave group? Hey, musical should be removed from society. Yeah. Birdie. I mean, some people are into them, you know what I mean? I don't watch them a lot personally, but I'm not gonna lie, Wicked's not a bad movie, dude. Like, I hate to admit it. I saw my partner at the time. It wasn't bad. It was actually kind of good. But and this is the Godzilla remake is happening is crazy because it's singing with my siblings. Yeah, Birdie and I we played that growing up. We like grew up not far from each other, so it's also a game that I mean I definitely feel you on like growing up with it, Roses. And Shenanigan says, man, I don't know if I want you to just listen to the music on its own or listen to the animatics because it's dope if you want to listen to your own imagination. But there's somebody saying, I'll watch it with the animatics. That sounds dope. Yeah, whenever we watch it, I'll find the animatic version. And Q50 or Birdie says Surf Punk. Sick, dude. I like Surf Punk. Do you like Surf Curse by any chance, Birdie? Does that count? And Dark Master says, hey, Dark Master. Yeah, I've been doing good. How about you? How you feeling, dog? How's your Sunday going? And Birdie says, dude, that was our game. That's what I'm saying, dude. We like grew up playing it. It's super wild that like, I don't know. We're all coming back together with the remaster. It's like really weird timing. Hey, Shenanigan says, I'll find a playlist of that stuff. Yeah, if you don't mind, actually, could you text it to me if you find it, Shenanigans? That would make it way easier than me trying to like find it. And Birdie says, do people here know you're a monster at skating? I mean, same can be said about you. But yeah, they know. People will pop by and be like, you still skate? And I'm like, yeah. Dude, I still skate. But I can't skate like I used to, Birdie, because I like messed up my back. I got hella to sciatica. And Marshmallow Boogies, yeah, dude. The classics. But Diggly, till next time, Groovy, and everyone else gonna have to go back to work. Dude, I mean, hope you rest of work isn't too bad. But thanks for stopping by, Diggly. I appreciate you. I got you on the hydrate, dude. Thank you. Dark Master says, I've been here and there, shredding, making bread, been working on it hella too. Hey, that's sick, dude. Yeah, same. I mean, went to the gym yesterday. Been getting there, dude. I have to like learn how to pose better. But look at the, you can kind of see it on my this arm, little muscle definition. But yeah, I'm glad you're making bread too. Get on that money grind. I feel you, dude. Just getting by. That's sick, dude. Yeah, Birdie, like Dark Master also is a shredder. Dark Master also skates. We were supposed to skate, but then like I got hella, speaking of getting hurt, I got hella hurt as soon as we like started hanging out, and then I had to like move to Arizona. I felt so bad. Cause like I remember I met Dark Master and like literally the same week I had to go physical therapy. It was bad, dude. But yeah, Cherry Cola on K-pop says there was a video showing the comparison between the internet when it comes to male and female idols. Both idols were eating cutely, which is cringy as hell. But yeah, that is cringy. And it was just dogging the girl while babying the guy. What pissed me off is that most people were saying grown woman, by the way, and the girl idols. And yeah, literally wasn't a grown woman. That's comedy. I mean, it's not. It's sad, but what's it called? It's hilarious that the guy was so wrong, Cherry Cola, about what they were even talking about. But hey, I see you, my boy, getting yelled. Oh, real quick, Shenanigans, thank you for hanging out too. I appreciate you. I gotta go. Found the play. Okay, sick. I'll send you when I can. Thank you, Shenanigans. I hope exercising was cool. And hey, I see you. I'm trying to, man. I've been hitting the gym like every other day, and it's been a good time. And Birdie says, "Don't break your ankle again. I miss skating." Lamau, yeah. Yeah, I remember you broke your ankle bad, didn't you? Didn't you have like a brace and everything? Like right towards the end of high school, I think you like messed your stuff up, dude. Yeah, somebody here was talking about BMX too, and I was like, Garrett. But Cherry says she was like 16 or 17. Yeah. Not a grown woman, by the way. Not a grown woman. That's crazy. And Dark Master says that making fun is most important. Yeah, dude, definitely. Keep taking care of yourself. Oh yeah, dude. Birdie says, so you told me the video part you filmed? Oh yeah, I did say that. Dude, I watched some of those old videos and I'm like, I can't believe I said that. That's crazy. Like all the stuff we would just say was just like very Obama era, like, you know, like kids could get away saying that back then, but these days it'd be like, oh man, it's bad. That's funny. I can't believe I said that's comedy. And Dark Master says, dude, those ankle injuries be always catching me. No, it's same. I remember once, I already told you this, Birdie, but like, I think it was, no, it was still when I lived in Mobile. But it was like, I think it was in between a summer right before I went to college and moved to Long Beach for real. I tried to like ollie this park bench from flat, and like if my, yeah, oh my God, I'm about to break this thing. There you go. So like I did the ollie right, and like my feet were on the board, but then like mid-air, I like ollie north a tiny bit. So when I landed, like my ankle rolled, and then I slammed my board into my ankle as well on top of that. And I'm like pretty sure I broke my ankle, but it was like the first day of summer. So I just like skated switch that entire summer. Because I just didn't want to go to the doctor and have them tell me like, yeah, you can't skate on your ankle. So yeah, it was crazy. So yeah, so my left ankle, thankfully it healed fine. Like I feel like I got a normal left ankle, but actually no, I feel like it has less mobility than my other. Well, no, it's about the same. I don't know. Thankfully it healed fine, but yeah, it was crazy. Birdie says, I was trying to explain to my son yesterday that back in the day, you could win a beefy 5-layer burrito from Taco Bell with just a nickel. We're getting old. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, my birthday is on Saturday, and I don't know, I've been writing up little like emails and stuff to people and been like, I'm 31. I'm getting old. And Birdie says, dude, when I broke my ankle, my toes touched my calf, and Garrett told me to stop crying. Dude, that's crying. Dude, that's crazy. That sounds uncomfortable. that does sound like Garrett though. Stop crying. Dark Master, both my ankles are not normal anymore, but skate or die. No, that's what it is, dude. Yeah, I will never have a normal back ever again in my life, but hey, we still out here skating. We gotta do a lot more stretching now. Yeah, hitting the gym surprisingly has been like kind of like the move for like staying healthy skating, not gonna lie. Like just so much of my life, physical activity's gotten a lot easier. Bay Cherry Cola, do you like New Jeans, by the way? Since we're talking about K-pop real quick. Are you a K-pop New Jeans fan? But one thing that was super sick is I was watching y'all ever heard of Ron Fair? They're like a music producer. They made the one song by Vanessa Carlton, Making My Way Downtown, Walking Fast. So like the girl wrote the song, like Vanessa Carlton, but he's the one that added like all like the orchestration and stuff to it. And he's like kind of like I don't know, he's like, I guess that's what producers do, is they take like a song idea and they like flesh it out to have all this different ear candy and stuff like that and mix and mastered. And I was watching the interview with them, and like the story of how that song was made, it was so crazy. But Birdie says, I definitely gotta hit the gym. I look like I ate my high school stuff. That's crazy. I mean, low-key same, because sometimes I'll go back and look at my like old high school pictures, and dude, I'm like a twig. It's like, I'm like, yo, that's crazy. But yeah, dude, I mean, I know you're on dad mode, so it's a lot harder when like, you know, you're a dad, but yeah, dude, if you can hit the gym, like low-key, I highly would recommend it. Like the benefits have been like much more than I expected. Dark Master says skating's an immense physical activity, especially doing large drops and stuff. Demands a strong body. Yeah, no, definitely. Like I think Chris Johnson was even like the reason why I could trade flip El Toro was because I got so ripped. Because like you know, I mean, like you couldn't. He was like, I literally could not physically do it unless I was like as fit as I am right now. And Dark Master says that's an insane statement to say you ate your high school self. Yeah. That's funny though. You know what's crazy too is speaking of skate stuff, did y'all see that Chaz Ortiz is coming back? I don't know, Dark Master, Chaz Ortiz might be a little before when you were coming up, but for Birdie and I, that's like where our generation. And Birdie says trade for El Toro was crazy, dude. It really was. What's funny too is I have like a homie that works at El Toro, like the high school. He's like a PE coach there. Well, not a PE coach, he's a physical therapist kind of thing. And when it happened, I like sent him the clip of Chris Johnson. I was like, bro, history just happened at your school. And Birdie says, New York, yeah. New York Chaz Ortiz. He's not in New York anymore, but yeah, that Chaz Ortiz. I went back and watched like his Battle Commander from way back in the day, dude, and it's like so crazy how goated he was, man. Dark Master said, nah, but I heard, yeah. So Chaz Ortiz, like, so back in the day, Dark Master, like the two like child skate prodigies, it was like Nigel Houston and Chaz Ortiz. But Chaz Ortiz just like one day kind of like they were more of a competition skater, and like one day they kind of just like went ghost. And come to find out, they're like, yeah, you know, I was like kind of partying too much and stuff like that, but now I'm back in it. And I was like, heck yeah. And Dark Master said, I'm thinking about doing El Toro. Really? You gonna ollie it? And Dark Master says Chaz Ortiz was nasty. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, he was a shredder. It was crazy. David Ortiz was sick too. I don't think I ever. Oh, have I seen David Ortiz skate? I think I have. And Dark Master says, hell no. Yeah, look at some David Ortiz clips. I'm trying to think. David Gonzalez, yeah, I'll keep thinking. I was like, did he have like a brother? Yeah, David Gonzalez was that's low-key, like his possess the skate part was crazy. When he does like the 30 stare, like the ka-cha, 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 like that is so crazy. Yeah, I remember watching that in high school. Like, this is it. Yeah, I love David Gonzalez. I never met him though. Even though I lived in Long Beach. Like, I always like just barely miss him at the skate park. I was like, dude, no, I want to meet David Gonzalez. But Dark Knight says I was joking about El Toro. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, I was like, huh? And the Gone, like Mark Gonzalez. Yeah, Mark Gonzalez is sick too. Blind video days. He bit a bird. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember the video where he like bites the. It's crazy. What's funny is I actually watched an interview with David Gonzalez, dude, like way back in the day. I think he was living in Brazil, and he was saying that like the reason why he became a professional skater is because his mom took him out of school when he was like 12 to just skate all day, because like she believed in him like doing skating. And it's comedy because he said like, I think he said like a family friend went up to his mom and was like, hey, you know, like your son's really good at skateboarding, like you should really let him do this thing. And she was like, okay, I'll take him out of school. And the interviewer was like, were you already that good at the age of 12? And he was like, nah, I sucked. But he just really believed in me. I don't know why that family friend said that to my mom, but he did. And yeah. And Birdie says, Antoine Dixon is good. Yeah, dude, he's been shredding. Remember he was going to fight me at that on signing up? Yeah, that's crazy, dude. No, we were in the skate scene, dude. We were doing it. We were doing it, dude. We were there. And Dark Man says, how you feel about TK getting active? You mean Terry Kennedy, right? Yeah, I'm super stoked on all the OG. Any OG that's skating, I'm like, heck yeah, dude. Do your thing. Because Terry Kennedy's kind of is a legend, dude. I mean, kind of a legend. I feel like if you're in Tony Hawk Pro, like any of the first 3 Tony Hawk Pro skaters, you're a legend. Off rip. And Q50, oh my god, Birdie says, we all got close, I like to think. Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, like, the thing is that it was, social media was like so different because all the videos we were making and stuff, like, if we had all started like, I was like 3 years, like we were all 3 years younger, I think we would have, you know what I mean, took off. Because back then it was still like, you know, skate videos were still a thing, but like, you know, Vine and short form video didn't really kick off yet. And there wasn't really any money in like posting videos. But like literally like we did all of our skate stuff. And then like, what's it called? Not Breadix, but Braille skateboarding and all that started. So like all that like YouTube videos, like specifically for like entertainment of like them just like goofing around on skateboards, that all blew up. Like literally a year after we all like graduated high school. So we were just a little too early. So yeah. Because like back then, like no one ever really thought of no one ever thought of like, how do I turn, you know what I mean? How do I make skateboarding into like content? So yeah. And Party says, dude, yes, we're also beasts. But that's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah, we were shredders. Like there's stuff to this day. Like I remember I saw someone someone on Instagram was like, never been done before. Hard flip, double late flip. And I was like, I know somebody that's done that before. And it might be me. But I didn't comment. I was like, nah, I love Half's thing. I love Half's thing. But yeah. But Cherry Cole says, sorry, Shark, no worries. Don't listen to K-pop. Okay, no worries. And I can only think of Terry Crews when I think of 1,000 Miles. Oh, so like you keep it more with like K-pop news, but you don't listen to it as much? Cherry Cola? And yeah, the Terry Crews of 1,000 Miles. What's funny is they actually interviewed Terry Crews doing this whole like 1,000 Miles interview thing I watched. And like how like impactful that was on like the song like White Chicks. And like he's like, yeah, people like when that movie came out, they'd always come up to me and be like, what's your favorite song? So yeah. But that's why you follow the news, Cherry Cola, but you don't necessarily listen to it as much. But there is like all kinds of like crazy news around K-pop, so I don't blame you. And Birdie says, scares of the OG vloggers? Yeah, no, for real. You've done that. Okay, I'm glad you remember too. Yeah, because as soon as I saw the Instagram reel, I was like, you know, I just love it. I love to have it. Why not? What do I really have to gain by like telling this like 18-year-old kids who will actually, you know what I mean? Look at my clips. sunny. I mean, so yeah. And Bernie said playing skate with a death wish. Dude, I wish I could still skate. Like, I play skate sometimes these days, but I just, I mean, it just doesn't work like it used to. Yeah, back in the day, I played a mean game of skate. Let me tell you. Yeah. But it's easy white chocolate. I wouldn't want you to melt cherry cruise. Yeah. Yeah. Easy white chocolate. I wouldn't want you to. That's comedy. Yeah, White Chicken is such an iconic movie. I haven't watched it in forever. I should watch it again. Like, I feel like White Chicks and like Rush Hour are like two of my favorite movies. I love Rush Hour. And Rose says, I'm gonna go and continue to take it easy. Yes, take care of your headache, Roses. Take care, everyone. Don't forget to hydrate. I will not. Thank you, Roses. Yeah, have a nice day, Roses. Talk to you again probably on Tuesday. Cherry Cola says a stretch. I got you. Yeah, Mitski is super sick, Cherry Cola. I love Mitski. Their stuff is super dope. And Dark Master says, I feel like once I get to my 30s, I'm either going to be walking with a limp or slightly able to skate. I might be crippled. Honestly, dude, I mean, I'm there right now. Yeah, you're probably all the above. I'm not going to lie to you. All the above. And Birdie says, bro, I had 540 flip on flat. People used to get so mad when I did it. In case I start marking my tail on my board. That's comedy. Dude, yeah, we were really good, dude. We were really good. Yeah, you were a shredder too. We were all really good. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I had the camera and we were making those videos and stuff, I'm saying if we started like, we were just a little too ahead of our time. If we were like just born slightly later, dude, we would have started like a board company or something. And Cherry Cole says, should have been used my favorite song from her. What's my favorite Mitski song? I think it might be the same. Oh, Mitski's dope. Yeah, I can't think of my favorite Mitski song like off the top of my head, but yeah, Mitski's dope. Every time I've heard them, I'm like, yeah, this is sick. And her new album was amazing. I'll have to check it out, Cherry Cola. Because I'm always trying to listen to new stuff. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know. You like Biba Doobie? I like Biba Doobie too. I feel like they're similar-ish. And Dark Master says 540 flat is amazing. That's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah. I'm telling you, dude, Dark Master, you don't know, dude. Back in high school, dude, I was a shredder. We were shredding. It was crazy. And Birdie says 3 years too soon. Yeah, dude, it's a little too soon. Because imagine if like me and Evan had teamed up and started a YouTube channel. Oh, it would have been, and we were like 3 years later. Oh, dude, we would have been unstoppable. We would have been on the map. And Cherry Cole says, yes, I love Biba Doobie. Heck yeah. And Biba Doobie's dope. Asian singers have a chokehold on my playlist. Oh, no. Do you like Laufey then, too? But Dark Master says, I feel like I'm old right now with how my ankles be hurting after a long session popping and crack. Oh, dude, that's just life. Yeah. Dude, my knees, I can't even like stand up without the... Yeah, it's my whole... Yeah. That's just skating, man. And Birdie says, I hit a 720 flip out of a bank kicker at Harupa Skate Park. That's crazy. I didn't know you did that. Was I there for that? No, yeah, that's crazy. The Hoopa banks are super sick too, because I haven't been to Hoopa in so long, dude. That's crazy. I'll have to check it out. And Cherry Cole says, I love Laufey, absolutely sick. And Cherry Cola says, is your favorite song from Mitski a popular song? I think it is, Cherry Cola. I'll be honest, I put it up on Spotify, but I think I've mostly heard Mitski through YouTube. That I'm confusing with somebody else. I'll be honest, I might be faking my Mitski fandom, I'm not gonna lie to you. But I know there's a song I like by Mitski because I had a buddy that used to play it in the car all the time, and I was like, yo, but I just never remembered the name. I would be able to remember the name for you, Cherry Cole. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe Washing Machine Heart. I know it's the first one you put, but I have to like listen to. I have to like skip through a bunch of them. I can't play it right now because of the stream. But yeah. And Birdie says, bro, the Marshmallow Boogie video you edited was insane for what you had. And Birdie says Garrett was, yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, that's what I'm saying, Birdie. We were going crazy. Like, based on the resources we had, I'm telling you, like, I don't know, because I think about that sometimes. I'm like, dude, we really could have been like a skate YouTube channel. It would have been crazy. But it's like back then, just like it wasn't quite the right timing. But real quick, Cherry Cola, speaking of Asian singers, do you like Spill Tab? And do you remember some of the lyrics? I don't. It's because it was I think it was my buddy NetNavi that tried to, you know, who's playing right now, Loki. They were more of the Mitski person. So I think we would hang out and they'd be like, oh yeah, like here's this Mitski song. But yeah. Yeah, let me know if you know about Spill Tab, Cherry Cola, if you like Asian singers. My bad to change the subject from Mitski, but yeah. But Birdie says, I used to tray flip down the street me and Bob lived on, which was a double black diamond. Yeah, no, that street was, it's crazy how like Mineral Valley was built like San Van Alona, where like we lived in like the hilly section, so you just bomb hills all day. Yeah. But that's, yeah, I remember, dude. I remember you hit those tray flips. It was crazy. But Cherry Cole says, I've never heard of Spill Tab. Tell me more. Yeah, so Spill Tab, I think she's half French, half Korean. And my favorite song from her is called Hold Me. Her new album is crazy. But yeah, you gotta, Cherry Cole, when you get the chance, just go on YouTube, whatever you'd like to listen to music. Spill Tab is so good. That's one I could, Spill Tab is, that's my shit. She makes like kind of like indie rock, electronic jazz stuff. But yeah, Hold Me is really good. I love Adore Me. So Hold Me and Adore Me. And Calvaire, or like kind of like caviar, but with a L. And that one of the songs she sings in French. If anything, look up Spill Tab's KEXP performance. So she played like in Seattle. Yeah, I think it's called Spill Tab KEXP. If you like that, then I'm about to put you on, Cherry Cola. I'm about to put you on. Spill Tab's crazy. But Dark Master says, have you skated the hills near Crenshaw? I'm still trying to bomb those. I don't think I have. Did you ever go to SF, Dark Master? Weren't you in the Bay Area at some point? Did you ever skate those hills? Oh yeah, you just mentioned Chinatown. Well, Chinatown LA or Chinatown SF? And I tried the 180 to switch bomb, but I ate shit. Wow. The one SF, I've got the stream name, but I'll say, yeah, okay, it was SF. Sick. Yeah, the SF hills are crazy. But keeping it real, like Birdie, so I don't know if you've been to SF. SF hills, honestly, I've skated both our hometown hills and SF hills. They're about just as steep, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like there's some hills in our hometown that are like SF steep. It's just the thing about SF is that it's like a lot of the cities like that, so they're just longer. But like we have like, there's one hill like next to Palm that's like just crazy. No way. Really? We're all on the Miss New Skateboard skate? What? Radio base, Miss New Skateboard. I'll have to find it. Yeah, it's crazy how Marvin blew up. They have that one song. I heard they're like our ghostwriter for Too Short now. Dude, we're getting all like the I'm about to watch that. I had to my watch later. Hell yeah. Dude, this is all like so long ago. Whoa. But Chinatown LA, Dark Master says, I did the Chinatown SF one, but it's not as good as the Skater at the time. I feel that, yeah. For Chinatown LA, the hills aren't as, I mean, did they? No, there's like a hill. Chinatown LA. Well, no, because like if you go to the neighborhood, there's like steep ones. Yeah, yeah. But that's crazy, yeah. Yeah. The music video, Birdie. And Dark Masters, yeah, the first serious injury was at SFL. Yeah, you told me, I remember that. I didn't know, yeah. It just, you know, we talk about so many things. Yeah. And if you ever get the chance, I'll show it to you. Yeah, no, whatever. Like, feel free to send it over. You just lately, I've been mega busy. Not gonna lie. But yeah, send it over when you get the chance. I'll check it out. But Birdie says, bro, 40 deep, leave him palmed, hit the food for less 10, and I'll rally 6 and talk about, I miss us. Dude, no, for real? I, honestly, so this is super, maybe too much info, Birdie, but I'll be going to therapy. And the therapist was like, what's your happy place? And I was like, palm on a Sunday. She deadass would have me like, after every like EMDR session, be like, okay, now just remember like the best times in your life. And I would always just imagine skating on palm on a Sunday. It like genuinely helped my mental health healing journey. Was just thinking back to those exact Sundays. As a grown ass man, dude. And oh, I remember, yeah. I remember your Go Skate Day clip, Dark Master. I remember seeing that. And Cherry Coast says, you do EMDR too? Yeah, I was. We stopped doing it as much because kind of after a while, like I EMDR'd all my EMDRs. So now it's gone back to more just like talking about stuff and like working through stuff. But for the most part, yeah, EMDR was super helpful. That shit kind of was crazy. I expected to be as effective as it was, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, whoa. Whoa. So yeah. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah. Yeah, would recommend it if anyone's ever been like, my therapist said they wanted me to try this. Would recommend, yeah, definitely give EMDR a try. I was even talking to one of my buddies at college about it, and they're like, it didn't work as much for them, but I don't know. It worked a lot for me. I was like, oh wow. So yeah. Okay. But if y'all don't mind, I think we have a few more CDs left. I'm probably gonna do these last bit, and then I'm like super slammed on work, so I'll probably call it here after that. But Cherry Close says EMDR most likely saved my life, TBH. I mean, honestly, I feel you on that. Birdie says later, I'm texting you. Yes, please text me, dude. And I'll catch you around. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate, reminiscing with you, Birdie. I appreciate you. Heck yeah. Yeah, text me. Look out for that text, dude. Thank you. And my number should be the 5621. Not to dox my whole thing, but yeah. Just in case. But Cherry Cole says, most likely same. Yeah. Yeah, for me, I think it was like the first step in breaking a lot of like patterns that I was doing that I didn't know why I was doing them. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? But I'm so glad to hear it saved your life. Because yeah, I don't know, just for me it was like recontextualizing the memories was like so helpful. Like it let me engage with them in another way. Because rather than just like carrying them without understanding them, it was a lot more of like a, oh, actually. I don't know. It's hard to explain. But yeah. Let me see if I can pull up a Mitski song real quick. I'll play it on YouTube and hopefully it doesn't come through the stream. Cherry Cola, it's Nobody. That's the Mitski song that I like. The Nobody, no. Yeah. I knew it. I just, you know, I mean, I haven't heard the song in a long time from my buddy's car. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, my bad. I was like, had so much stuff on my desk. Now that I got the CD stack so low, I can like reach over. Nobody, no. Yeah. Yeah, Nobody by Mitski. Banger. But yeah, Cherry Cola, you should listen to Spill Tab though. Please listen to Spill Tab if you, yeah. Because I think I'm about to change your life. I think I'm about to change your life. Because like Laufey, Biba Doobie, Mitski, they're all really good. But to me, Spill Tab is like, oh my god. Like, I feel like Spill Tab, her music can like reach into my chest and pull my heart out. You know what I mean? I'm like, so good. But Dark Master says, I get my new amp tomorrow. Mad excited, maybe use distortion fuzz and a small clone. That's sick, dude. Heck yeah. Congrats on getting a new amp. Yeah, sounds like a super fun time. I want to play more instruments. I just am so busy with everything else that I don't ever have the chance to play instruments. I want to learn piano hella bad. But I do know a little bit of guitar, dude. I don't know. I'm stoked. Not to talk about myself, but hell yeah, dude. I'm glad to hear you got like a sick guitar setup going. And a Strawberry Blonde by Mitski, I got you, yeah. I have so much homework to do from this stream, so I will try my best. Cherry Cola, but I watched the VOD. Listen to Strawberry Blonde by Mitski. Yeah, I feel like everyone was like, listen to this. So yeah. But I'll definitely listen to her. Okay, Cherry Cola, I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna remember. Because I don't know, I've been telling people about Spill Tab and they're like, I'll check them out. I'm like, no, you don't understand. It's Spill Tab is. So yeah. Sure, no, I do. So Cherry Cola's whole stream is being recorded and uploaded to YouTube. And what I do is I literally go to the gym, I listen to the whole VOD again, and I keep notes. So yeah, I do write it down actually, yeah. Like it's currently being written down as we talk about it. But Dark Master says, I plan to accelerate my hearing loss tenfold. I have a grand piano. Oh, that's sick, dude. And honestly, dude, yeah, my hearing loss is kind of accelerated. I hate to admit it, but it really is. So I'm already like, stuff that used to be too loud for me, I'm like, oh, that's actually kind of quiet. I'm like, uh-oh. And like the iPhone thing constantly comes on. It's like, hey, you've been listening on max volume. It can cause a hearing loss. I'm like, bro, I can barely hear it. What are you talking about? I can't hear it actually. It's pretty loud. But you know, not to be too dramatic. But yeah, I'm already like, ugh, too many concerts without earplugs. Dark Master, save. Save. Yeah, Cherry Cola, I got you. But I will admit, I think I'm gonna try my best. Because I'll admit, like earlier, like I have to like watch My Little Pony stuff. I already remember gonna listen to this Mitski song. Got a few other songs recommended to me during the stream, so yeah. We'll figure it out. All right, cool. I think that's all the CDs we're gonna make this time. If you're watching this, somebody, and you're like, where's my stuff? I'm gonna try my best to stay up as late as I can tonight to get everything packed, but I have to get some other work done first. So if it's not today, it'll be tomorrow. Like I'll spend all day tomorrow just packing orders. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna put everything away. I think we'll call it here. But thanks for hanging out, y'all. I appreciate you. My bad to end things, I guess, like a little early. But yeah, you have no clue. I've been canceling on so many friends to get work done. But it'll all be worth it because I got a cool birthday thing happening on Thursday. So yeah. And Dark Master said, but what's fun without hearing loss? You're not wrong. All right. Next time. Driving me crazy. You so much, you're so fine. All right, gotta put this away. We gotta make a thumbnail too. What are we gonna do for the thumbnail? I wish I had my skateboard in here. Oh, no, I could, let me grab my New Jeans CD, because we talked about K-pop a little bit. See if I can find it. Here it is. Dark man, me actually putting up my phone up to my ear so I can hear your stream. That's funny, dude. I'm sorry, you know, I might be, no, my stream, it should be pretty good volume. My bad if it's not. But yeah, it might be like a phone thing. But yeah, you wanna make a thumbnail real quick? Cool. And yeah, I'll put this back. Got my New Jeans CD. Yeah, I have the, I guess I'm already showing it off. I got the New Jeans, the second EP on CD. It's pretty sick. But it has Super Shy on it. So that's super sick. ETA. What's your ETA? What's your ETA? Ooh. Oh my god, I've had the vinyl playing this entire time. I forgot to turn it off. My record player's just been running. I'm so glad my cats didn't step on this. That's real bad. Hi, Dio. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm totally off stream. Got the kitty cats. I'll be right back. I'll be back, Dio. All right, y'all. Well, we're gonna call it here. Dark Master says Powerpuff Girls. Yeah, dude. Yeah, because New Jeans, their whole like branding is like Powerpuff Girls. You know what I mean? So yeah. But Cherry Cola. Bye, Cherry Cola. Thanks for stopping by. Dark Master, I'll catch you around, dude. Yeah. Feel free to like, I don't know, tag me in the thing, like a comment or something. If you have on Instagram, like the injury you were talking about. Catch you around Birdie, they already left. Catch you around Roses, but they already left. So yeah, so I guess it was just us. Oh, it's Skyer. I'm so sorry, Skyer. Yeah, I thought everyone was leaving early, so I thought you might have left too. But dude, thanks for hanging out, Skyer. I appreciate you. What's it called? But yeah, we'll be streaming on Tuesday, Sunday. I hope the art you've been doing is going good, because I know you've been throwing me on while you do art, Skyer. So I hope you made some progress with your character. But yeah, we'll stream again on Tuesday, every Tuesday, Sunday, hanging out. Pop it up. And yeah, I guess I'll see y'all then. Thanks for hanging out, and I'm gonna go work on the thing I gotta work on and make food because I'm hungry. So yeah, later y'all, take it easy. Peace. Oh, later Zaku. Catch you around. Skyer, Cherry Cola, Dark Master. All right, bye. Appreciate y'all.